Oh God.
Form.
Be good.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Ayo.
So holy shit, you guys, we beat Igniltith.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
I'm muting it.
I mean, we found Igniltith, which was kind of hard, and then like the
We-
entire
Almost died.
the entire fucking like universe split apart, and then we basically just wailed on his ass until we beat him. And the earth was shattered and he was in the middle.
We beat that.
We beat that ass.
And I don't think I got swallowed the whole time.
No, you totally got swallowed.
You definitely
Did
got
I?
swallowed.
Damn it.
Because I was like, we are
Remember
both going to die next round.
Maneuver to get you out.
Yeah,
almost
Riley
got-
did the awesome maneuver.
Oh, that's right. That's
You
right.
were in the throat.
Oh, I see where I left off on the map. I'm in the water. That usually means that I'm trying to wash something off of me. Yes.
Mostly saliva. It's always almost always saliva.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you didn't actually get swallowed by Igniltith, but you totally got deep throated.
That's accurate, actually. I can't even.
Can't even argue with that. Jeez.
Yeah, there were dragons. Some of us rode a dragon.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
then.
you freed a bunch of Fectors.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we did that because Nerwende was so big on it.
Yeah.
Our previous enemy.
But now he's probably dead.
Well, that's sweet.
Maybe.
Well, they got in a fight. That's all we know, right?
Yeah, you just saw the brothers tussle a bit.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sure, we don't know if they're okay though.
They're sort of like outside of time and space, from what I remember.
I saved my dad.
Yeah.
Or at least I know he's not stuck in time anymore.
Oh yeah.
My sister had feelings that I could also feel.
You could feel.
That's cool.
That's like real life wish list.
I don't know if I want to share my sister's feelings. I'm going to be honest with you.
But not necessarily sister, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have a lot of sisters.
It's just hard pass. Hard pass.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a jumble of emotions all the time. It would be a glass case of emotion.
All right. So we left off. You brought Chainth back to her lair. She was pretty beat up and exhausted from fending off many droves of black-robed figures and then helping you as Niltith came to the plane finally. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much where we left off.
I feel like most of us were pretty exhausted and beat up.
Yeah. I had 1 hit point left until I think channeled divinity to fix it.
Once you did that, we're all pretty fixed up.
Yeah.
All right, so Chainth is has transformed back to her angelic form, and she is very thankful, but very exhausted, and invites you to come back in about a day or so while she rests and recuperates. She says that it will take much more than just a day to regain my powers, but I should have at least the wherewithal to talk to you about what comes next. And I'm sure there's a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
I'm just grateful we're all still alive.
Yeah, I feel like it's more shock that we actually made it through that.
What do we do now?
Do we go make camp?
At some point, I'd like to go visit that little town where I got the seeds from them. See how things are going there now that we've actually.
That was on my list of things to do over the year.
There you go.
A lot of curiosity about those demon people.
You know, I really feel like we should probably figure out also what's going on with Kermit, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I have some guilt about that, guys. I think I don't. It's really, you don't have to help me because it's totally my fault, but I think I have to find Kermit.
We will help you.
That's good because I'd probably die.
Alignment if they agree to it, right? Don't you have a skill for that or something now?
I mean, yes, I have an ability to possibly do that should they fail a wisdom saving throw that I am sure they are very proficient in. But
No, yeah. Well, and then we should also probably just check out Windermere now. Like last we left a giant tree, magic domes, fire and brimstone. Place was pretty fucked.
Well, in Armstrong and Nerwende, I mean, there's sort of a power vacuum, isn't there?
You would think so, yes. They so the two largest cities in Auchendale, Windermere and Egrendon.
have we ever been to Egrendon?
Yes,
We
you were
did go
there.
there?
You were there briefly. That was where you first met and fought the lich form of Nerwende, and you went through. Remember the Crucible with
Yes.
with Ilti.
Oh yeah, that whole town, that was Everton, right?
That was Egrendon.
Got it.
yes.
Got it. Got it.
Damn.
So there's populations of people that don't have any government or infrastructure, thanks to us.
Well, who wants
So,
to
yeah, the just two largest cities in Auchendale are presumably without leadership.
Fuck the government!
Currently being looted. So
What about that super pretty girl we saw walking through Windermere too?
Matt and I are on the same wavelength tonight.
Do you remember who that was?
Yeah, it was his
True.
wife, girlfriend.
Was
So
that,
it was Ilti's mother.
Oh yeah.
the
Ray
mom that
last
I
name.
knew from my childhood?
Mhm. Who was taken away by Nerwende many
Still looking good. Still
many
looking.
years ago.
Wow.
Well, we should probably find her, right? It's like you know that person, and shit probably wasn't great there anyway. She can't be up to anything good.
Well, I mean, she was a good person, so who knows what's happened over all this time? But
Right, was being the keyword in that.
Yeah, maybe she's still like savable there, but like also with a power vacuum and her seeming to have at least a lot of charisma.
well, that's something to definitely check out then, because yeah, it'd be nice to bring her back, to her family as well. Now that she doesn't have to stay because of Nerwende, unless she's a little more warped now or something.
So find Kermit. Probably at the top of the list.
I mean, yeah, probably. Since we're in that whole save the world kind of mode.
I don't have any idea how to find him because it seems to be time hopping.
Well, if we
But-
literally can't find him, and we don't know what realm he may even be in our time, then we move on to number 2, because there's nothing we can do about that shit.
Well, my father might know how to find him.
Oh, there we go. Maybe we
And
can
there's
try to
always-
patch things up with them back in Windermere too. Considering last we left off, they were like, "Hey, go fuck yourselves."
There's also
Yeah.
the Brotherhood of Istis
Oh,
that Kermit was formerly a part of. Yeah.
Irmar.
Iramar.
Iramar. Yeah, sorry, Iramar.
Yeah, that's where my dad would be anyway.
Yeah.
They
Next
hate
time,
us,
never
but
come
I have a feeling that we could probably still get in since he's back.
we're
Well,
like, "We saved the world, you pricks."
right.
Yeah,
They sort of might need
literally fuck off because we just saved literally everyone and everything. So like, they can fuck off.
Such is my super favorite. What she said, I think she's probably right. And also, like, I don't mean to sound like this, but like, do you even know who my father is?
I mean, not to sound like a, like a stuck-up prick, but I mean, we did sort of just like totally save your ass.
My father will absolutely hear about this.
Yes, my father will absolutely hear about this.
Yes. Yes. Thanks, Draco.
You're welcome.
Oh man, bunch of Slytherins.
Hey, fuck
That's
off.
us.
Got a problem with it?
With you being a Slytherin, I'm about to marry a Slytherin, so
Aw, I like her already.
it took her a while to embrace it. But I really was insistent that she just accept that she's a Slytherin.
What
And
are
now she's
you?
proud. Oh, I'm a Gryffindor. Rawr, rawr.
Nice.
So is Ryan. Apparently, Slytherins and Gryffindors get along swimmingly.
I know, right?
I mean, that whole Draco Harry ship is kind of
It's
out
real
there.
life.
They're really two sides of the same coin.
It's true.
Oh god.
I mean, I ship it, but whatever. We're not talking about that right now.
Right. We should go to Windermere. We should sleep, probably.
I mean, this game could quickly deteriorate into Harry Potter headcanon.
I mean, you guys let me know when you want to play a Harry Potter RPG because I'm fucking in.
Yo, I got you.
I'm just shocked it hasn't been officially made yet.
Oh, somebody tweet J.K. Rowling right now.
Or Hasbro.
Ugh. Anyway, guys, sleep. And then Windermere. We could just go to Windermere and sleep in our hideout and then just like pop up in the morning.
On the couch.
That's fair.
What about
I
you?
also would like to check on my sister at some
Yeah.
point, and then we also have the wedding. And
Where is your sister?
where's the map? Hold on.
Your sister is in Hull Cove.
Like, I actually wasn't, like, literally just wasn't there for the session that wherever we left your sister, like, I came back and she just wasn't there anymore.
Well, because
Yeah, she's
she
still hopeful.
I ended up like having her make the decision, like, hey, what do you want to do? Like, what's gonna be good for you? I want you to be in not like a bad place. And then she
Got
was
it.
like, it'd be better if I stayed here. And I was like, okay, but fucking take care of yourself, you stupid idiot. And then I left her.
As sisters do talk to each other that way.
Yes, you know.
We did it.
I have
And
three of them.
Also, not in mortal danger would be cool.
Truth.
Right.
So, like, we need to do that. And yeah, I mean, we have a wedding to plan, guys. Let's get,
Me and Snatters.
we gotta get Smatter some, like, a nice horse blanket or something. Like a,
I'll take care of that.
Horse blanket?
I don't know. I don't know what you dress a horse up in when he's getting married, but probably just want a fancy blanket.
No. Have you seen the Kentucky Derby?
No, actually.
Okay. Google image search.
Yeah, right.
Hang on.
Do you even Midwest, bro?
I mean, yeah, I've not seen it. Like, I don't like watch it when it's on. I know what it is.
No, I'm just
Because
talking
horses
about.
are garbage.
Like, I've had a mint julep before. Does that count?
Have you watched
basically the same experience.
How do
I'm
I
fucking dead.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride, folks. Hang on to your britches.
how do I present?
Up at the or on the sidebar.
You can share your
You
screen.
guys. You
That
guys.
is what Smatters is gonna wear. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's gonna be so handsome.
A blanket of roses. Fuck off.
I think it should definitely be more like lilies or like chrysanthemums.
I
But
think
like,
like Jakoth could druidcraft any of those though, right? Wow, this is
Great.
beautiful.
We're using spell slots for the wedding. That sounds awesome.
You're goddamn right we're using spell slots for the wedding. If you are not on board,
you know how
get the
extra
fuck
I
out.
am.
Don't act
Let's
so
see.
surprised.
I mean, if it's at night, I can do daylight just to make it like cool spotlighty stuff. Flaming spheres, walls of wind and fire and shit.
We're gonna have all kinds of
Maybe
amazing
That
things.
play.
I'm gonna have skydivers that I'm gonna use my feather fall on. It's gonna be
This-
First of all, everything has to get approved by me first because it is my special day.
Bridezilla.
That's all the more reason I'm going to use Dream on you and make you think that it's happening while we're off like at a bar.
Sunshine, can we have flying Elvises come in?
What's an Elvis?
They're other. It's a type of bard that sings.
That was good.
That was really good.
They wear sequined outfits.
Class of
and
bar.
have amazing hair. They're sparkly.
Sequence was not made in like.
How do you know?
They
Pretty-
have enchantments on them.
It's called shiny chainmail.
Ooh.
It's called scale mail.
Yeah.
They wear dragon scale mail and they have amazing hair.
And cool goggles.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the point is, we have a lot to do.
Oh yeah,
But
that is-
mostly plan a wedding.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, I don't even know what spells I have left after all of that.
Yeah, so let's go. Cause why don't we just use the ring and then fucking time hop over to the hideout
I agree.
and then sleep for the night and then fucking take care of this shit.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm gonna open the portal with my magic ring
Windermere.
to Windermere.
You Windermere!
To Windermere. Oh fuck.
Howdy, howdy.
We're in the hideout. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're here. We can like sleep.
I forget which bed was mine. Which one has cat fur?
I got the cat.
That does not narrow it down, Mike.
Yeah, you gotta come a little more specific, bruh.
Which one has manly cat fur?
That would be mine. Thank you.
There you go.
What level is? Let me look at these. I have one more 5th level spell left, so I'm just like, probably it's not going to work, but I'm going to scry and see if I can find Kermit.
Yeah, there is no trace of him.
Okay, he's still off somewhere in time, and so sleep because I'm so ow. And then, wait, maybe fix it.
Go to sleep, Lyra.
Okay, I'm just going to go in here.
Lyra, come cuddle me.
I was just about to be like, Sunshine, come on!
I'm already in bed. Come cuddle me.
Where are you?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Yep, we're totally being those girls right now. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
We're just preparing you guys for Gen Con.
Yeah.
I think it's also appreciated.
That's amazing.
Lyra sleeps with your tail, like just holding it like this.
That's fine.
Yeah. It's like her binky.
So I have to tell you guys this. My daughter has these two stuffed animals. One of them's a bear and one of them's an owl. And so every night before she goes to bed, she goes, Owlbear, Daddy. Owlbear.
Oh!
Little does she know.
Right? It makes me so happy.
Little
Oh, no.
nerd.
Yeah.
Owlbears are my favorite.
They're so good.
So I have this book. It's called Baby Bestiary, and it has adorable illustrations of little baby owl bears and dragons, and it has all this lore behind them
I have to have
of
it.
like
Yep.
how to raise these little baby monsters. Oh, it's just the greatest book in the world.
B is for Beholder.
I
C is
am-
for Chimera.
I'm buying it, so don't worry about it.
There are 2 volumes, and it is really like it's beautiful art.
I mean, buy now. There it is. Wow. Holy crap. Oh my god, look at the booty owlbears!
Yeah, it's really amazing. I got my book signed at Gen Con. They're really great people.
Send me the link, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, babe.
Okay. Okay, so sleep. Sleep, guys.
Hold on.
And,
Where am I?
Lyra's dreaming of little baby owlbears.
Yes.
Lyra, where are you? Oh, okay, hold on. We're in this room. We're in this bed.
Okay. Snuggling. Don't worry about it.
And Riley's just a badass. It's like sleeping on the couch.
On the couch. You'd be surprised how well I sleep on couches.
Same.
Or maybe not surprised.
Same.
I really prefer to be in my bed.
No one wants to be in Dekoth's room, apparently.
Aww.
It's very rude.
I'm in there. I thought this was the boys' room. All the girls went into the other room, and then Gail was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go sleep with the girls." I thought we were in like 7th grade camp at sleepaway camp.
There, Riley's sleeping on the couch. That's not in this room. So
No, that's fair. I saw Dekoth go in here, and I saw Lyra and Sunshine go in the other. I was like, all right, fuck it. That's the way this is.
I mean, you could cuddle with Dekoth.
I mean, there is another bed in this room because we're sharing a bed. And Dekoth probably can't use it.
I mean, Dekoth may have to have
overflowing on one bed, so it's already uncomfortable.
I was gonna say he may have to have 2 beds just to himself.
Yeah, push
Mike,
one. The
Did
other.
you ever dream your players were going to spend so much time figuring out which bunk in the hideout was they were going to use for the night rather than just saying, we rested?
Well, we're really comfortable. Like, we want to make sure we're comfortable after our long evening of wedding planning.
Yeah.
This is serious RPG.
I saw his face while we were talking about the Sunshine Smatters wedding. I haven't seen him smile that big since we started the campaign.
Did you ever think, side note, like the whole night has been, did you ever think that like I would play along with this like I did?
It's so amazing.
No. I thought that it would be one of those funny moments of a horse that fell in love.
All from one natural 20 animal handling.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what in our 4th session, maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was way a long time ago.
And it was
Pretty
because-
far.
It was because Ryan told everyone that I hated horses, and I still hate horses.
Yep.
Except for Smatters.
Except for Smatters, because he's a fantasy horse. TM, TM, TM.
Man. I guess I'm kind of indifferent about horses. Whatever. They're no dog,
I
that's
fucking
for
hate
sure.
Horses, they are terrifying
They
beasts.
have soulless eyes and choppy teeth!
They're just so big and strong and smart. I don't like it.
You sound like
My mom loves her horses more than she loves me.
yeah,
I mean,
that super sucks.
That's unfortunate.
Mike sounds like a 17-year-old girl. It's like they're just so big and strong and smart. I don't like it.
Literally what I said. Yes.
I mean, once our like neighbors' horses got loose and wandered into our yard, which was not like I don't live on a farm. Like it was just a regular cul-de-sac. And I went outside to get in my car and there were horses.
Suddenly horses.
But thankfully I did at least know that if I stood there and fed them apples, they would stay there until somebody came. I don't know how many apples those horses ate.
I hate that. Super hate that.
I don't know. Anyway, we're sleeping.
Tonight.
Yes.
We
Alright.
rested.
I feel like
you
the
sleep.
cough snores.
Lyra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch. What did I do?
Fucked up, kid.
Okay. Wisdom save. I am so wise.
All right. So you have really wild dreams of time. Just like these really abstract visions that you perceive as time. And it's nothing in particular, but with your 28, one theme is just resounding, and it happened all throughout the night, and it was stop looking, stop looking, stop looking.
Wow.
Okay.
Dekoth, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Keep looking. Keep looking. Looking.
Holy shit, guys.
Crushed it.
Wise as fuck.
You sleep very well. Very, very well.
Across two pushed together beds.
You do not have to wake up and find a card to pull.
Yeah!
Mm.
Where the fuck is that card deck?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm gonna find it if I roll shitty.
Okay. That's the night.
That's it. So I'm gonna like wake up early and be like, sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Ah!
I'm not gonna wake up.
Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm just gonna keep like batting her in the face.
I wake up and I just kind of glare.
No, bad dream. It is the time and oh, I'm so tired.
I literally just like roll over and put a paw on your face, and I'm just like,
No, but Kermit came to me in my dreams. I think it might have been him.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I know. He just kept saying, "Stop looking," which I think I shouldn't listen to, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Stop
Yeah.
looking for what?
Him. I keep trying to find him. I keep scrying on him, and I keep not finding him because he's obviously traveling through time.
Why are
Doing-
you screaming?
Why are you wasting your spell slots on him, dude?
Well, because I made him bad, and I have some guilt about that.
Right, but like,
Fuck him.
no, don't fuck him.
Not literally.
I don't do that.
I'm
Right.
making coffee.
Okay, make me a cup, please.
I roll over and pull the blanket over me. I'm thinking the back cushions on the couch now.
Yeah, I'm just like, no. I like throw my arm around you. I'm like, no, it's just stop looking, dude. We'll find him when we find him, you know?
What if he ruins everything before that?
I mean, if he was gonna ruin things, he probably already would have done it. I mean, with his time traveling, you know, because he can do that. And he can travel into the past and the future.
Yeah,
And-
that's the concern.
Right, no, I get it.
Like,
But like he's coming to talk to you and be like, stop looking for me, or like whatever the fuck he said back at the Dargan's lair, Slyborn or whatever fucking shit. Then like
Months.
I don't know. Maybe we should just kind of like go with the flow or whatever.
Sunshine, do you like cream and sugar?
Yes.
So you have like the Brazilian coffee with like super lots of stuff and sweetened condensed milk with so fucking strong. And I'm like, just sort of put it under your nose. Here, you can't have this conversation without a cup of coffee.
I like go like this and I'm like, ugh.
I don't know. Does anybody have like a Bloody Mary? Because I'm thinking I'm gonna need more than coffee this morning.
No,
I made you an Irish coffees, Lyra.
Boom.
just like go with the flow, man. Just chill. Just chill for now. We'll see what your dad says. See what your dad can do, and we got this. You know, we'll fucking.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. I'm feeling pretty nervous about it. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't.
If you drink any more, I'm giving you one of those gushers.
You know, those things are just super gross.
Yeah, that's why you're not going to drink anymore. We're going to handle this. We defeated a god eater. We got this. We can handle anything that comes at us.
That's true.
Okay, well, can we like just at least go ask at the Dickwad mansion?
I'm curious. I'm curious just to go out and see what the town like looks like right now.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, like that, I've got them to agree to at least go ask. I'm gonna go jump on the couch, like up and down. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What? No! No!
Riley,
We're going!
No!
wake up! Wake up!
No!
I have coffee.
Roll over and kick.
It's a whole new world.
I'm going to jump on you.
I'm gonna kick you out of the air.
Good.
I'm gonna try to use coffee as an olive branch.
Marcus.
Riley.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
The coffee.
All right, and I'm gonna, while everybody's trying to get up and get their shit together, I'm gonna do a sending to Chainth. Say, in Windermere, trying to figure shit out. Be back soon.
You just get back. Word.
What?
She got gangster.
Please.
No,
That's not right.
no. She acknowledges.
Okay.
Just a scene at.
Yeah. Seen at 7:34 a.m.
Yeah. And Chainth rolled over and went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chainth replies, "Not before my coffee, human, or halfling, or dwarf, or whatever. Halfling,
Half elf. Yeah. Puny
Half
mortal.
not before I've had my coffee, puny mortal."
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going up.
Carefully. Yeah.
You're going up. You're going up. God damn it.
This is not where I expected tonight to go.
Really?
I mean, the side comments, yes, but back to Windermere, no.
Oh.
I figured we'd be off through time or, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't put that past us yet.
I mean, it's totally possible.
No. No.
It's roll 20 being poopy.
Yeah, it is.
Or do you just have a lot of tabs?
I have a lot of maps.
Yeah.
Okay. Here
The
we go.
struggle is real, yo.
There we go. All right.
The fucking world tree is still there.
The world tree is still there, and it is gigantic. It is enormous. It's bigger even than the last time you came, and it's more lush and verdant, and the streets
Is Armstrong still there?
Well, you don't see him,
I
but
mean,
what
his
you do see
icon is on the page.
are as you emerge from your little house, the streets are lined, almost as though like simply placed these. They're just lined with black silken robes,
Oh shit.
and
No, they're all gone.
Yeah.
they're the streets are just black robes.
Are there people?
You don't see a soul in sight.
Oh, that can't be good.
Hmm.
Where is everyone?
Oh, who was that? The homie that we met like forever ago? You remember the one that we like paid off? Wasn't his name like Bill or something that we paid off to that he
Belfan.
recognized us?
Belfan from the Dregs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Belfan from the Dregs.
Can anyone like cast message on him or something? I don't have it.
I mean, I can use sending. I don't remember this person.
He was the guy we met in the like shittier part of town outside of the gates before we.
Yes, I remember this person.
When we first got in there.
Sure, I'll totally cast sending and be like, yo, where
Are
are
you
you?
up, Belfan?
What up, though?
I'm
If
going to
you are
do it.
here, come see us at this location. You know,
New
Whatever.
phone. Who dis?
new brain. Who dis?
1 second here.
Was that when Ryan bought all those ball bearings?
No,
No,
that was a different guy.
no, this was when we first got into Winter.
Yeah, before we'd ever been here before. Right
This
after
was
the demon people.
like
Oh,
15
okay.
sessions ago, probably.
Yeah, right when I hadn't even told you guys who my dad was.
This
Right.
is the guy that was just like on the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like down here or something like that.
Yeah, way to dig deep, Dekoth.
Well, I'd say that it's just my amazing brain, but it's one of the few notes I had on my bio page.
Okay, so I'm gonna just show you this whole legend map here of Windermere. So what do you say to old Belfan?
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, just got into Windermere. Where is everyone?
What up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though?
You up? What WYD?
Where they at?
Yeah, just you up?
What up?
Where you doing?
Did you just booty call him?
I mean,
No,
it's-
You can do booty calls in the morning, Ryan. Fantasy booty calls, especially because you can die whenever.
she's living her best life.
So you booty call him. He says, who dis?
Oh my
Oh, fuck.
Do I really just get a who the hell is this?
Yep.
I'm not wasting another spell on this idiot. He didn't give us any information.
god. Okay, but he is up though. He did reply though.
I mean, he did. He was like, yeah, I don't. He was like, who dis? And I honestly like.
You asked him who dis you up. I mean, not who dis, but you up. You didn't give him much to answer back to.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to, because one of the things that I took when I multi-classed into Sorcerer was Message, but it only has a range of 120 feet. So he is not anywhere near us, is he?
120 feet? No.
Yeah, it's real short range. So
I bet it is.
We might just get answer.
Hashtag savage.
Wow.
ouch.
Love you, though. I had to. I couldn't pass that opportunity up. You
Yeah.
guys talk about your wieners all the time.
It was
Fucking
True.
barn door, right?
Left it wide open.
Oh.
Who else did we meet here? That's the only guy that like popped into my head as to who we met here in Windermere, other than like
Thieves Guild dude.
Locke.
Right? Didn't we meet that dude from the Thieves
Yep,
Guild
you
that
met
you played
Locke.
cards with? Yeah.
I don't want to meet Locke anymore.
Locke was so kind to you.
No. No, I was creepy.
I feel like I feel like I owe you on that one. I should have like been there to help you out, but I was freaking out because my dad's situation, and probably should have put a pin in. It's fine. We don't have to message him. We could just go
Maybe
to.
not. If we could avoid that, that'd be tight. Tight.
Yeah, we could just go to the Dickhead Castle and talk to them, and they'll probably know where everybody is.
Yeah,
They'll be super cryptic about it, but that's what they like to do.
that's fair.
Let's go to Castle Douche Lord.
Yes. I need to check on my dad anyway.
Let's stop sending booty messages through our minds to people. Let's just get the shit done.
Lyra literally just repeated what Riley told her and has no idea why it's bad.
So
Despite
gonna-
the fact that she grew up in a brothel.
Riley, I feel like Riley is just like on her back, like cackling.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna message Lyra and just be like, he's fucking with you, right?
Well.
Oh, she, you mean?
Yeah, she's fucking with you, right?
What?
Yeah, that's
Why?
that's a sex thing.
It sucked anyways.
I've seen a lot of sex things. Usually people just ask what the price is.
Different type of sex
Yeah,
thing.
different thing.
That's
Maybe
from
I'm
people
not-
who are.
I don't really have any ideas about subtle sex.
Yeah, that's for people who are trying to get it for free.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Oh. So it's a joke.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a joke to Riley.
Okay.
Sunshine definitely got it too.
Okay. If I want sex, I'm just gonna ask for it, but
Yeah, go get it, girl.
I got silver in my purse.
super busy right now though. Don't want any sex at Castle Dickhead, so
I feel like that's your life story.
That was
yeah.
Oofa doofa.
Sorry, that was probably very inappropriate. I apologize.
That was wonderful. I'm just so glad that we could take everything that
cards.
Mike built and make it so beautiful.
Into dick jokes.
Yeah. Just
Look at that
making-
huge tree, everybody.
It's beautiful.
It's the biggest tree I've ever seen.
It's still long and hard.
Is it still growing?
I want to know if Gail got the joke. Did Gail understand you up?
That's a good question.
Seems like he wouldn't.
Probably not.
I don't think Marcus caught on until Riley started cackling.
Well, second level spell, Riley, for jokes. Just saying.
Third level.
Yeah, actually.
Third level.
All right, let's go. Let's do the thing. Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to
The Hero's Gate.
the Brotherhood.
You're going to the Brotherhood of Irmart, or are you
Yeah.
going to the Hero's Gate?
Well, that's on the way, right?
No.
No, Heroes Gate is down at 3. Brotherhood of Miramar is up at like 4.
Oh, I thought the Brotherhood of Airmar.
Airmar's at 21.
Yeah.
You share the.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Is
Oh.
Heroes Gate the? I think I got right.
I was looking at the wrong map or the wrong thing.
So I'm also be curious to visit the palace and see what's going on there now.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's
Let's
check
go
on.
to the Brotherhood. Yeah.
Is that where Maggie's dad is? Is that where Lyra's dad is?
Yeah, he should be there. His body was there.
Okay, then yeah, let's go there.
Go
first.
there.
Let's go there and then.
I mean, they might not let us in.
Well, we gotta try.
Do you know who my father is?
Right? Yeah, I thought I would pull some of that.
We'll burn that motherfucker down.
That would be fun. I have this new ability. I just save my dad and then show up and cast Firestorm on his house.
Jesus Christ, Lyra, no.
Now that's a joke.
Bad joke.
That's a Copper Dragon level joke.
Oh, still got to work out some issues. It's fine.
We'll get you there.
Oh boy. Well, we'll make our way.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
All right.
So, as I said, the streets are just lined in the remnants of the black robed masked figures. So you're just walking over robes.
Do we see any masks?
Oh yeah. I mean, for every robe there's a mask, and it's hundreds, if not thousands. You imagine, because almost every square foot of the main roads are just covered in these.
Do we
I want to
see
like
signs
keep
of
it
life?
like as we walk. I want to like keep an eye out for like any activity inside buildings or in alleyways, like any sign of human life or whatever species life.
Yeah, sure. You can give me a perception check.
Sure.
All right. So, are you taking the main roads, the side roads, back alleys? Tell me how you're traveling through.
Riley votes for main roads.
I would have just said main roads.
Yeah.
And as we're walking, Riley's just like poking at all these black robes on the ground with her halberd.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't think we know Windermere well enough to take the back roads. So I think we should stick to the main roads.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of draw your path here. You started here, and then kind of cut across to this main road, like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going up here. So you head up the main what's called Heroes Road. It's the main thoroughfare of Windermere. And again, it's lined in these black robes. No sign of life until you reach about several hundred feet from the center of town where the lethal chamber was, and now where the tree is growing out of said lethal chamber. You on your right hand side there is the telltale tower with a bell at the top. And just as you are walking by, bong, bong, the Tower of Istis chimes the first chime you've heard in
like forever.
And if you remember, they were the stalwart force that kept Auchendale running, and without fail the chimes happen on every hour, and then one day they just stopped, and now you hear a chime. right next to where you stand.
Well, that's
I mean, that's not the Tower of the Brothers of Istus.
So
Maybe
you mean your-
that is a Tower of Istus.
It is? Okay.
Yes.
that's something. That's good. I think.
It'd be worth probably looking into it because
I was gonna say, should we check that out?
who the hell got
Yeah.
them back on track doing this if we've dismantled the leadership, basically?
Well, and how do they know when to hit the chime?
So
Hmm.
check it out. We should check it out, probably.
Oh, they're doing that. I want to climb the tree.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's a really big tree, Gale.
I mean, just be careful, bro.
Somebody
cast-
has.
Is Featherfall concentration? Let me look.
Oh, I still, I've got the, I can fall pretty slow as a monk.
Yeah, but that's a really fucking big tree.
You can fall slow as a monk.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's one
I
of the
got that
monk
early
things. So I have to be within 60 feet of you, and I can cast it as a reaction. So, never mind. I can't preemptively cast it. I don't think.
It's all right.
Okay, I have Revivify. Go up the tree.
Yeah.
I've had slow fall for ages. I'm pretty good at it.
I believe
Okay.
Okay. So, Gale is climbing the tree, and the rest of you are going to the tower.
Yeah.
I definitely like to check out the tower.
All right. So, just based on location, you guys will reach the tower before Gale. So we will we'll kind of bounce between the scenes here. So you arrive at the tower's base, and the door is boarded up with big heavy nails and big heavy boards, and it looks like it's been fortified. All the windows are boarded shut. But as you look up towards the top of the tower, the bell swings as though it had just been, as the rope had just been pulled.
Do we see the rope?
From where you stand, you can't really see. You can just kind of see the glint of light of the bell moving back and forth. It's 40, 50 feet up.
Hey guys, I'm not great in a fight. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I am super good at breaking shit on accident. Want me to try and get in here? Because I can just. The only thing I ever hit are doors and wagon wheels.
So, what does this look like? Something that was defensive, or something that looks like post Katrina?
Descriptive.
I mean, right?
Go ahead and make just an intelligence roll or an insight roll if you're proficient in insight. Go ahead.
I'm not proficient in insight.
I am. Wait, no, I'm not.
I am.
I do have
Mine?
investigation. Can I use investigation?
Sure. Yeah.
Damn, he knows everything about it.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yeah. So, it's very clear that this was a defensive measure. And actually, as you're investigating, you see each nail has a small rune carved on the head of each one.
Jesus Christ.
Lyra,
Oh,
I don't think
wow.
you should hit this. It might be bad.
It's also clear that whoever did this could not be in there because it is, and unless they're able to teleport, there's no getting in there without breaking down these walls.
Like even
So-
Misty Step probably won't work. You got to go like full teleportation.
Yeah.
So who is ringing the chimes right now?
So it would be really cool if Gale was here and we could have him climb up the side of the tower.
Is this tower made of stone then, I assume?
Yeah,
we
the
also want
tower is made of stone, but
high, right?
the doorways are made of wood.
Don't
Oh.
we have some kind of flying thing?
Riley just kind of like
I can only turn the wall into a door.
Shut up, Matt. Riley just kind of like ducks down in front of everyone and whispers like, hey, I can jump really, really high.
Do it.
Do it.
Like really, really high.
Do it.
You think you can jump as high as the tower?
Yeah.
Let's get your ass up there then. Dog, you gotta get down.
Okay, bye. And I just fucking jump.
As he does that, I put my hands on the wall and make a door appear in the wall.
I don't care. I jump anyway.
As long as it's less than 5 feet thick, it'll literally have 2 hinges and a latch. It'll be a very nice door.
That's what she
It's a
said.
premium door. It's an
Okay,
A+
so,
door experience.
Riley, give me a perception check.
I was not exactly prepared.
I could have done it for you.
Fine, here we are.
I was not that prepared.
Sorry, I'm multitasking. Perception, you say?
So, as you hit the apex of your jump and start to make your way down into the bell tower, you see a figure swing his head around, and a radiant light forms on his hand, and he holds it up above his head as you approach.
No.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Okay, but you want to see the map about how fast I'm going? Because it's really fast.
Did you seriously math this?
I didn't, but someone else has.
I saw the math about it. You were definitely going very fast, but
Not faster than me, don't lie.
but he has clearly seen you jumping up there, and is preparing what looks like some sort of bolt of energy, of radiant energy,
Guiding
to
bolt.
send towards you.
I wanna yell.
Who goes there?
Wait, what?
Who goes there?
It's me, Riley. My name's Riley. I don't know if we've met before, but Riley and bad guys. We're just trying to. Who are we trying to find?
I mean, are you like hanging on to the tower right now, or are you just like mid-air yelling things? I think
No, like you've landed at this point.
We're just trying to find my friend's dad.
I'm standing next to Riley, trying to see how high I can jump.
I mean, no harm.
This is very much like a cartoon where you have like a full conversation during a falling moment.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
literally.
we're just here looking for my friend's dad, and actually we're heading over to this one place. We just happen to have a trial going on right now, and I just wanted to check it out. We saved the world. We fought this one in Igniltive.
But it sounds more like, "Hi, my name's Riley. I don't think we've met before, and I'm trying to."
You see my
Ryan, you're killing me right now.
So Riley, why don't you give me like a persuasion roll? I would say,
Yeah.
because you've scared the shit out of this guy.
Why do I feel like Riley's probably not super charismatic?
I mean, like not super, but Wait.
Might
Okay,
be
wait.
jump stat.
question. Where is it? Hold on. No, god damn it. Hold on. Does he know like what dragoons are? Is he aware of like dragoons and stuff?
No, the dragoons really only hail from the Ghostwood Desert, and they don't really make their way up to Windermere very often, if ever. So, no.
You're a
Damn.
black guy in Russia, basically.
Boy. Well,
Oh boy.
oh shit then.
Yeah.
If he knows what they are, I think I get like an advantage on charisma rolls or some shit like that. I don't have it written down, so now I just want to see if that's what that is. Yeah, if they're aware of dragoons at all, then I get advantage. But never mind.
That's a specific thing. Huh.
Yeah, but it's cool, I guess. All right, well. Huh! Well,
I'm fucking scared of you.
All they hear is incoherent rambling.
Well, there's no one's dad is here. But
wait, hold on. Let me. Oh, hold on. I have a thing.
All of this is still happening while you're dropping from the sky, right?
He's on the ground now.
Okay, I just still picture that, including what I assume is about to be him using one of his,
Slowing down to bullet time for this.
I'm gonna use one of my cues, which is a person who I knew in my younger days. Her name was Herda, something like that. It's been a long time.
Whose cue is this?
Mine.
Whose cue did you steal? No, it's not.
It's mine.
Fucking can't pronounce names, damn it.
What? No way. Wait, how did you spell it?
No, I don't. I'm just fucking with you. Keep going. I'm sorry.
God damn it. Anyways, she was a trader who wasn't like part of my what would you say, clan, I suppose.
Tribe. Yeah.
Traveled from clan. She was a thank you, nomad. More nomadic than the rest of us, as you could say. But she taught me the ways of, I mean, to put it bluntly, persuasion, because that's what she had to be skilled in order to sell her. And as kind of not a lonely person, but as a lone wolf, I kind of took to her, kind of hanging around with her when she came around after being gone for who knows how long between visits. And she taught me some things.
All right. Let's see if Herda. I feel like it's a Swedish name or something.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Let's see if she helps you here. Roll again.
Big money, big money, big money, no whammies, big money, big money, no whammies, big money.
Stop. Yes.
How do you do that?
This is great.
What are the odds?
Maybe you should have remembered how to pronounce her name.
God damn it. He's right.
1 in 4,000.
This person thinks we're crazy.
No, 400. Sorry, not 4,000.
Do you have your Dream Chaser slap bracelet right now?
Yeah, I might be playing with it.
Man, my child stole mine and can't find it. Anyway,
Slap bracelets are cool.
They are.
so Hirda did not help too much in this situation.
Fuck you.
She helped literally 0%.
But the young man standing there with the bolt forming in his hand, he's just looking wide-eyed and scared at you.
Same.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but I'm just doing my job.
Can you just let us in?
I'm still in the air.
All right, so
How you just don't do your job for a quick second and let me fall back to the ground?
so over to Gale.
Oh, fuck.
Hard transition there.
Gale, you're heading over to the tree, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as you approach the tree, you notice the ground beneath your feet become green and verdant and lush and just almost like the ground beneath your feet before were like brick pavers, and now it looks like grass and vines and everything have grown through what looks like hundreds of years worth of vegetation are now just leading up towards this giant tree. And at the base of the tree, you see the ruins of the lethal chamber. And around this area, this is the first time the ground is not strewn with black robes. It's devoid of those, in fact, and it's full of life, of vegetation and beautiful flowers growing. And the closer you get to the tree, the more vibrant the flowers are. Huge flowers, huge trees that weren't there before. You get to the base of the tree, and the trunk is literally, I don't know, the size of the Empire State Building.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, you're standing at the base of it, thinking you're gonna climb it.
You do.
And there's the bark of the tree are like boulders. Certainly climbable, but
okay, yeah.
The nearest branch to the ground is well, here.
So 260 feet or something like that?
Like
Holy shit.
Like 300
Way
feet
wrong.
up in the air.
Jesus Christ.
It's a big damn tree.
Yeah, the tree is 1,500 feet tall.
1,500 feet.
I mean, we've never seen anything nearly that tall, right?
That ain't shit.
I was gonna say my climb speed is 20, and that's how much. It's like, how long is it gonna take me to climb this?
20 times.
Divided by 10 is that many minutes.
Oh, sure, we're following the rules.
Yeah, a lot. So, so let's say, let's see, 1,500 divided by 20. If you want to get to the top.
Let's see here.
So
75.
that's 75 rounds. Is that what that is?
75 rounds times
6
6
times.
seconds.
So
6
10
times
10 rounds in a minute.
450 seconds.
So that's like 7.5 minutes.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
sprinting.
No, that's not. That's without my feline agility. I'm not like burst speeding any there. That's like.
That's just, you know, standard speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I could probably climb for the next 7 minutes.
Okay.
Make
the top.
75 acrobatics checks.
So, all right, you start climbing. You and it goes off without a hitch, really, for the first couple 100 feet. But as you get a couple 100 feet in the air, you get this view of Windermere, where the air itself is much clearer than you remember it being. presumably because the fireplaces aren't running, people aren't burning coal or fire or anything like that in their fireplaces, and the blacksmiths aren't working.
Nobody let Lyra loose.
So where there used to be kind of this thick smog covering the city, it's much clearer now. You see as you climb further, the crater where it appears a lot of terrible occurred is there, but the wasteland that was around it is quickly subsiding. And just north of you, where the verdantness of the tree land, I will call it, subsides a bit. What you remember as the Plaza of Tyrann's Bounty, where you saw the procession. You see the sea, and this is literally a sea of black robes. And laying in the middle of the sea, you see one figure dressed in white.
Damn.
The girl?
You're several hundred feet away and a couple hundred feet in the air, so you can't really see who it is, but you have a pretty good feeling of who that might be. Lying motionless.
Bat cape down. I feel like you need to be on Zelda with the paraglider.
So it seems like I can see quite a bit from here. I want to look north to the palace too. Does that look interesting? Can I tell anything about it, or is it too far away?
So you can see the palace pretty clearly, but there doesn't appear to be any movement there. It's light out right now, so you don't really see any light in the window or anything like that. There's it's a big, beautiful palace, but other than that, it seems like it's completely normal.
I don't see any other figures or people in any of the other streets, just this one white figure.
Yeah, so from where you are, that's about all you see.
I look up the tree. Does it look interesting?
I guess it depends on, what you consider interesting. A 1,500-foot tall tree is certainly interesting. But you've just made it to about the first level of branches. And you're seeing wildlife, squirrels and birds, kind of scurrying across and perching and whatnot. Give me an investigation. No, nature roll. Yeah, nature. Give me a nature roll.
Huh.
So, you're not a botanist, but as you're looking at the branches, you're actually starting to see what can only be described as I don't know if this is the correct term, but budding fruit. It's like little, just the very, very start of what looks like an apple or something similar growing.
Oh, cool. I wonder if there's better ones up at the top. I'm gonna keep going.
All right, you keep going. We're gonna go back down to the rest of the party at the base of the Tower Vistus, where Dakoth has just created a door.
Lyra's still trying to see how high she can jump.
Amazing.
I've just never. We're usually always fighting something when she does that. Did you guys know how high she could jump?
Yeah.
I don't think I pay enough attention.
Marcus is super impressed.
It's like size of building. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the tower before we start waltzing in. Like, I know that we made the door, but like, just in case.
Is this door that Decath just made trapped?
I made it trapped. So yeah.
I'm talking about the building in general.
No, I know. I'm just messing around.
It's very similar to every other Tower of Istis that dots the landscape of Auchendale. They're all made in a very similar style, with big, heavy boulders with mortar linking them all together, and they're very robust. But it's not a super impressive structure. And aside from the crude windows that have been battened down with the runed nails, there's really nothing of interest to look at on the building, and you don't hear anything else except for some heated conversation going on at the top of the tower.
I'm gonna go in then.
I'm gonna follow her.
Yep.
All right. So as you enter the tower,
Before, really quick, I shout to Riley, "We're going in!"
Riley, you hear from the man with the bolt in his hand. Who's that? But as you walk into the Tower of Istis, you are greeted with a very familiar sight. It's a fairly bare bones room. It is a circular room, and at the center of the room is an astrolabe, basically. One that Gale, a very similar one that Gale had been playing with in a couple weeks ago. But there are books and papers strewn about, and in the back of on the opposite side of the tower, from where you enter, there's a stack of dead bodies.
What?
That's cool.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
Like, what are these bodies? Like, look like townspeople, or?
So they all appear to be dressed uniformly, and the clothing that you see is very clearly the attire of a monk of Istis. There's 4 or 5 bodies stacked on top of each other, and as you approach, the smell becomes stronger in they're in at least the early stages of decomposition. They have clearly been this way for a while.
I immediately throw up.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna shout up to Riley. Be careful. There's dead down here.
I'm like doing one of the while Sunshine throws up, just like patting. No, it's fine.
No, it's just a quick throw up, and then I'm just like, I'm good.
Okay.
Are these the guys that we hated?
No.
No, we like these guys.
So
that's unfortunate.
I believe we discussed this, but monastic order of Istis. They're they follow Istis, who is the god of the passage of time. And then there is the Brotherhood of Iramar, who follow Iramar, who is Istis's brother, who is the god of basically time itself.
That's why I confused them earlier.
Yes,
because they're both
they're
the guys who keep the time, and then there are the guys who like can manipulate it.
Are the time.
Yeah.
Our time.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna. Hold on.
I mean, do we have to go up to find the guy in the tower? Because
Yeah,
I
so,
would like to know.
I just
So-
got a nat 20 real quick on investigation.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Ooh.
Any signs as to how they might have died? Anything that looks out of place other than, these dead, decomposing bodies? How long they've been dead?
Okay. So you're using your mortician skills right now, and your crime scene investigation skills, I suppose.
I got my minor in that. My
Yeah.
my major in religious studies, my minor was CSI.
And you walk up and you pull your sunglasses off. These guys ran out of time.
Yes. Oh, this game.
All right, that's the game. That's it.
That's it.
It's over.
That was it. The whole thing was building up to that moment.
It get better than that, folks.
So they have been dead at least for a week. They all appear to be placed in a very reverent manner. They all are placed with their arms crossed across their chest.
It was vampires.
And as you're looking at them, you actually see scorch marks on the outer ear, like right around the ear canal here. There's scorch marks on each one of them, on both ears.
They got so mad, their heads exploded.
Do they look like potentially like claw marks, or is it just like burnt?
So it looks like, I mean, to you, it looks like a very hot fire came bursting out of the ear canal.
Too hot.
Hot damn. Okay. Is that the only thing that is off about them? Like that I could see as to like how they would have died?
I mean, that they don't have any other wounds. They all look very, I mean, aside from being in various stages of decomposition, they all look very emaciated and skinny, as though they hadn't eaten in quite a while.
And despite the fact that they're stacked on top of each other, they look like they've been like treated with reverence.
Yes.
Okay.
So that stuff's magic as fuck, right?
What is?
The fire coming out of their heads. Jesus, sorry.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Because that was what I was looking for with my Arcana check. Was that
it's not. It's not necessarily magic.
Have I?
Magic.
Magic.
I have a super bad feeling about this.
Really quick, Do I see anyone that we know that we would like recognize?
Ooh.
No. Well, maybe.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Maybe?
Got a nat 20. You cannot deny me this.
Are you trying to remember if we did something?
No. There is a person you recognize. You didn't really know him, but you did meet him. And he was the old fucker at the tower outside in the dregs.
The one who like who waved us in, who like took us in originally?
He was severely old.
Oh yeah, that old fuck.
The severely old guy.
That's not Brother Vestim, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is not Brother Vestim, no.
Okay.
No, he said severely old, and I remember that because I wrote it down in my notes because I thought that was hilarious.
I mean, it is.
Lyra's gonna start heading up. Like, there's something
Know
up.
a person upstairs who may or may not know what happened here, rather than guessing our way through this right now.
May or may
Pile
not
of
have,
dead people is annoying me, and I want to find the person who might have the answers.
may or may not have perpetrated these dead bodies.
Yeah, considering they seem to have been treated with some sort of level of reverence, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is this guy's brothers or something. But we should help Riley in case he's in a bad situation and potentially.
Riley's got to be with us at this point, right? She's not still just falling from the sky.
No, I don't know where this narrative of Riley infinitely falling from the ground.
I mean, that's sort
Riley
of the thing.
landed on the ground, and she has been having a conversation with this dude. That is what's happening, and we're gonna go back up there now and resolve this once and for all. Riley is standing on the bell tower talking to this man who has a
I just don't remember being made aware that I was standing on the bell tower.
I said it a couple times.
You did. You totally did.
Absolutely did not hear that.
No, I just remember you saying that he was standing in the bell tower and that he had some magic shit in his hand above his head. And then, but that was it. But
I did say it a couple times.
I mean, I believe that I am.
In my head, you're still falling.
I like that one better.
Anyway,
I don't know.
he is still he still has a look of utter utter terror in his eyes as he keeps this bolt in his hand, trained. It's like as if he were to be tossing a football. It is trained on you. And he's now like glancing over his shoulder as he hears people enter down below, and he says, "How have they gotten in? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
They probably just made like a door. They know spells and magic and stuff. And
we're very powerful, world-saving motherfuckers.
Nicole, you're not here.
We're not up there yet.
Oh.
Yeah, they know magic and stuff, and they're my friends, and we kind of just saved the world. I'm just gonna go back down there now.
Wait. And now as you're spending a little more time with him, you can see like a little bit of maybe insanity in his eyes.
Right.
Well, that's fun.
And he says, "Don't leave. Don't leave me. I've been alone for too long. You're not gonna kill me, are you? You're not here to kill me."
Not unless you try to kill me first.
Well, I thought you were here to kill me, so I was gonna kill you.
No. I mean, no, I'm not. My goal is to not. But first and foremost.
But then why are you here?
We just want him inside.
Why? Why?
We're trying to find my friend's dad. What's his name?
All I got is Master by Feather, and I don't.
I have a very important.
So,
Seriously, what's his name?
so now, the rest of the party, aside from Gale, start arriving up the staircase at this scene where this crazed dude is holding a radiant bolt in his hand.
Yeah, I want to pull one up too and be like, "Hey, man, I got one of those too. What are we doing?"
All right, everybody, cool out.
It's okay. Put it away. Lyra.
Lyra,
Okay.
do you really pull up a guiding bolt?
I mean, I'm not gonna shoot it at him or anything.
Then I'm gonna jump between him and her. So
It's fine.
I mean, no. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh,
it's cool.
Okay. I mean, he has it. Whatever.
It's cool. Put it down.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Very nervous.
Jesus, a plus 15? Holy cow.
Yeah, I'm really good at performance.
How?
I mean, it wouldn't be evidenced by my actual singing, but Marcus is very good at performance.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
you just start singing and all of a sudden his little bolt just fizzles back into his hands.
I put mine away too.
And he gives you like this
That is the creepiest fucking smile.
cross-eyed smile.
Wow. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Yeah, see, these are my friends. The ones that come in downstairs. These are my friends. We're just trying to find. I know that she kind of jumped the gun on you, but we're trying to find her dad.
Well, he had it out first. You're my friend.
Out. There's no use in everyone whipping out theirs.
Been on edge a little. Sorry, man. I didn't know. I thought it's fine. Bunch of dead people down there. You're holding up against my friend.
Those are my brothers. They died trying to keep track of time when time did not want to be tracked.
It didn't. No. What? How are you still alive?
I'm barely alive.
Okay.
I felt the grips of time trying to just destroy me, and then they let go. Not 8 hours ago. It just... my brain was on fire. My brain was on fire, and then it wasn't. It wasn't.
Huh.
Are you sure it was only 8 hours ago, though? I mean, it smells like they've been dead for a while.
Oh, my brothers. Oh, they died quite a while ago. In succession, each one was tasked with keeping track of time, and each one succumbed as they couldn't connect. And it
You like Bluetooth batteries?
Well, it burned them. Did you see their ears? Did you see their ears?
Yeah, I
That
did.
looked fucking
man.
creepy.
Yes, well, I was next, but it is my job.
Lyra or Sunshine, do you guys have greater restoration?
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. I was just reading that spell just now. Can I just see your hand? Can you just...
Why my hand?
I just want to hold your hand.
I wanna hold.
Make a persuasion roll.
Shit. I am not very persuasive. Where is it? That's persuasion. Nope. So really, I think that's the only thing you can roll for persuasion.
Can I come in with this?
At least for this character.
I don't really want to be touched right now.
Hey, man. Hey, I get that. I totally get that. But we are clerics. I mean, we're
I'm gonna help you. Hey!
No, man. I mean, it's definitely shocking to some people. Like, I get it, man. I feel you. I get where you're coming from, you know? Like, I get it. But just humor her for like a second. Like, it doesn't have to be very long. Like, I know that like this is just like a very weird scenario and a very weird situation. But just like for a second, just like give her your hand and it'll be cool.
All right, roll persuasion with advantage.
You're gonna like.
Please, 2 4s, please.
I got a 21.
Okay, all right. He comes over to you, Sunshine, and he brings his hand up and
Pets you.
pets the top of your head.
I'm like, yeah, man, no, you can totally, if you want, you can hold my tail the whole time too.
It is actually very comforting.
Lyra.
And so he's just like, he's kind of engrossed in petting Sunshine now.
I'm just gonna reach over and touch him and cast Greater Restoration.
I was gonna say,
All right.
I also have it as well if we want to go that route.
Does it do anything?
All right, so you cast it.
Yeah,
and
I can like actually cast it.
And yep. So all of a sudden, as soon as you cast it, he's sitting there petting, and then he just stops, and he kind of cocks his head and looks and takes his hand away real slowly, and he says, "I'm sorry."
It's all good, man. You're chill.
Okay, we're good now.
I don't pet people.
You know, it's a common misconception that like I mean, you know, it's okay. I'm a cat person, and so like it's very calming to some people. So like I get it. I'm used to it. It's fine. It's chill. I welcome it in situations like you.
How are you here? You're the first living souls outside of my brothers that I've seen.
We sort of saved the world, bro.
Yeah, we killed the bad demon guy, and now I think things are most.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
How? That's impossible.
Bet.
Well, we had help from some dragons and magic and these really cool weapons. Yeah.
The power of friendship.
I point at Riley and go, "This crazy lady, like hit Ignilith right in the throat and saved one of our friends."
Yeah.
True.
In the jugular.
I did a lot of radiant damage.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
So are you telling me that the War of the Gods is over? Is that why is that why I'm not dead right now?
I think that could be it. We're still looking for some answers on what it means.
We still don't have a lot of answers, and definitely not good ones. But like, you know, we're still like figuring it out. I mean, it was just a couple of hours ago.
I mean, like, the black robed things are dead or gone, I guess, really.
I don't know if they can really be dead.
Yeah, they're just not there anymore. And I mean, the lights, and you rang the chime.
His face just drops as you talk about the robed figures. And he says, "They didn't return?"
Not that we've seen.
They pieced the fuck out.
Yeah. They're gone. Where are all the
Don't
people?
sound so chipper about that.
Well, I don't know.
Every
what that
single
means.
one of those was a citizen.
Oh
one point.
no. That's where everyone is. I told you we didn't have a lot of answers.
Oh,
Oh my. Oh, ever since I left Duncaster. Oh, ever since I left Duncaster.
You're from Duncaster?
Oh, bud.
oh, what?
Oh, bud.
Oh dear.
Yes. I was sent from the tower outside of Duncaster to come speak with the High Council, and when I arrived, everything was, well, quite frankly, horrible.
We were supposed to find you.
Well, on the bright side, there's no more hellhounds at your tower.
Wait. What do you mean we were supposed to find him? Who is this?
It was like session 3. When we originally, I don't remember all of it, but when we originally set off for Windermere, one of the things we had to do was find this guy.
He was the guy that was supposed to be at the tower, wasn't he?
Yeah.
To be fair, it took a lot more than 3 sessions to get to Windermere, but
No, like when we left Duncaster.
I'm
Oh,
gonna show
yeah.
you this.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Brother Methrin, looks like.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Whoops a doodle.
We thought he was. Well, we thought you were dead.
I would have been about a day from now if whatever. But time is back. It's back. Do you understand? That's why I was able to ring the chime.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that could still be at risk, but yeah.
Istis isn't dead.
How do your ears feel?
My ears are fine, but my brain is just. Oh, it's just aching and like it's taken a beating.
Wow.
Do you want some water?
He probably is.
I'm right there with him. I get it. My brain feels the same way, man. I don't understand any of this.
Yes, I too feel mushy inside.
I'm gonna step away for a bio break, and then we will continue on and meet up with Gale.
I like it.
Mike, before you do that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sign off. I'm falling asleep.
Okay.
So, guys, gratitude for an amazing campaign so far. Good night, everybody. I'm sorry.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
So Matt, how's it going?
Oh, man, how you doing?
Good. Good.
Good.
What you playing, bud?
Bravely Default.
Nice.
Yeah, I've played this game almost to the end 3 times and have never actually finished it. So
I have barely played it twice.
oh,
And
it's
great.
fucking good.
I love it. Love it.
Love it.
Once.
let me borrow it, remember?
That's right. I forgot.
It was the game I decided that if we ever broke up, I was going to steal from you.
It's an absolutely wonderful game.
No shit, I didn't tell you that.
No shit, I didn't tell you that.
I didn't want to put the thought of us breaking up in your head.
I mean, wouldn't have mattered, but I understand.
Oh god, I almost threw up.
What?
I'm fine.
She does that.
She almost.
Okay.
Actually throw up.
That's fair.
Aye.
There it is.
Wow.
That was a really like weak one. Trust me, they get way better than that.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Fucking one upper.
Okay, well look, it's not a fucking competition, okay?
It actually is.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Oh buddy, just wait until Gen Con.
I am so excited that you guys have your passes to Gen Con. It's gonna be amazing.
It's becoming more real each and every day.
It's becoming more real because I think that's gonna be the first big trip that like Brian and I actually take together too.
You're down. What's that? Barely count.
That doesn't count. We were dating for 2 weeks.
Have you guys gotten the airline tickets yet?
No.
Yeah.
That's next.
No, we haven't.
No, we have not.
Ah.
What are we hiding? I'm confused.
My dignity.
That doesn't mean it. That's nope.
Let's be real. I lost that years ago.
That's not what I was saying, but okay.
It's gonna be great, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
very excited.
excited.
I'm so excited.
One of the best things about Bravely Default, I realize, is for a JRPG, they implemented something that I love, which is the ability to turn up or down the encounter rate that you randomly deal with.
Oh god, I forgot.
Down to 0 if you want to get from point A to point B without a single attack. The game will even warn you, hey, you're probably going to fall behind. You know, it could make the game more hard. You can crank it up to an extra 100% so that you can grind really easily. And then you can even do 4 times faster speed in combat. You can do auto combat, so it remembers the commands you input, and it'll just do that every time automatically. Makes grinding so much like easier and actually pleasant to some degree.
Yup.
Fucking money.
All right, Gale, you're climbing the tree, taller and taller, higher and higher, and as you get further up the tree, the breeze becomes a bit stiffer because now you're several hundred feet up in the air, but along the branches, you see the budding fruits becoming even more developed, and as you reach probably like 2/3 the way up the tree, so like 1,000 feet up, you're seeing fully formed fruits.
Oh, was he not back yet?
I don't think he's back.
Well, that'll do it.
Is that really?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Did you get that?
No, I just got back.
Okay, cool. So, you move further and further up the tree, and the fruits are more developed. And as you get about 2/3 away up the tree, about 1,000 feet up in the air, where the wind is very brisk, you're starting to see fully formed fruits, and from where you are, they're several feet away, actually several yards away. They're you know, towards the end of the branches. They are a purplish fruit, but they have this sheen to them as you see them from where you are. Well, not stand, but climb.
So, do they smell good?
You can't really smell them from where you are. You'd have to go and grab one.
Okay, yeah, I want to climb out to get one.
All right. So if you're gonna go out onto a branch, give me an acrobatics roll.
God damn it.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Very deftly. You clamber across a branch and find the nearest fruit to you. And as you get closer to the fruit, it's purple, but it almost has this nebulous quality to it. The outer skin of the fruit is shiny but translucent, and then within there's this swirling purple effervescence within. It smells sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna try and gently acquire one of these.
Yeah, you can totally get one of these, and as you hold it in your hand, there's a warmth radiating off of it.
Oh dear.
Are there more nearby?
Yeah, there are. Now that you're up about 1,000 feet in the air, there are literally hundreds. All around you.
Let's see here. I'll grab one for everyone in the party.
All right, and they're like they're about the size of a big apple.
Okay, so I'm able to tuck those into my
Yep.
pack. All right, cool. I look up the tree. Is there anything else?
Aside from some wildlife and stuff that has not really been seen a whole lot recently, no, just the fruits and the wildlife and the big ass tree.
Can I from this height? Can I see anything more about the palace in particular?
No, it's as far as you can tell, there's no movement, no life.
Can I spy anywhere, like from this height, looking down at it? I presume. Can I see like where a Dracolich might have flown in and out?
No. It doesn't appear there's any big hole in the palace.
Huh.
What you do see is the big ass crater. That's really the only hole that would be big enough for a Dracolich.
Is that where that purple light came from? Where the land is healing up right now?
Yes,
that one?
yes, that is
Ah.
the place. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna seeing that and getting these fruits. I think I'm ready to start heading back down the tree here.
All right.
And I think from this height, I'm gonna go ahead and climb back down a little ways before. I'm not just gonna jump right now.
Yeah, 1,000 feet is a lot. It is a lot. All right, so you make your way down, and are you going to head back to where the rest of the party is?
I actually want to head over to that crater.
Okay, you're going to head to the crater. Okay, cool. All right. So you'll be making your way that way, and we'll go back to the rest of the party.
Okay, so all of the robed figures were citizens, which means that most of the citizens are gone.
That's why I'm so surprised to see anyone. I haven't seen a life form in quite a while. I wasn't sure anyone was left.
I mean, there are people left. I think Duncaster is doing okay. Last we saw it.
Have you been to Duncaster recently?
When was the last time we were in Duncaster, guys? Right after we messed with time, though, right? And things were like not terrible.
I mean,
You
the rest-
haven't been
the
to
rest of the-
Duncaster in a long time. You haven't gone back since you left for Windermere.
Yeah, the closest to Duncaster
Yeah, but
we've been is when
we
I had
went
remembered.
back when I got the ring.
Yeah, we went back after we found out what's her name. Oh my god.
So that was literally, you were just in post 132 though.
Yeah, I mean, I did like take a. We asked and we looked out the window, and you said things were like not as bad as we had originally thought.
Right. Yeah. So
And
I mean,
at least there's one person alive there.
yes,
Duncaster is still a thing.
yes. So Duncaster was not set aflame, and there are still people alive, clearly. But you have not actually like visited Duncaster and seen the state of things.
That's kind of what this this tour is about anyway. So, like, to our knowledge, things are a bit better outside of, well, Windermere. Windermere is not looking too hot.
Yeah, this place is fun.
Try to find an answer because we saw robes and masks of those things, or were they actually like on bodies as we were walking the streets?
No bodies.
Cool. So that leaves hope in my mind. So we still need to find some answers.
Yeah, we gotta find out something.
And figure it out.
I mean, we're gonna go try and get some answers. You're welcome to tag along if you want. I will. Hey, Koth, do you have like any kind of ability to like move large portions of the earth?
What?
What are you trying to do?
Well, listen, there's a pile of dead bodies downstairs, and I personally, as a cleric, feel uncomfortable just leaving them there. They don't really seem to be in peace, and it would be really great if we could just at least lay some people to rest. I would just very quickly, if we could just.
He looks at you. He says, "Would you give them a proper burial?"
Yeah, I mean, I would
didn't
really
have
like
the
to do
wherewithal
that.
to do it myself.
If we could do that, I would. I think we need to do at least that. These people died trying to protect time, and they're just in a pile. So.
We have to wait for Gale anyways, so
I don't know if it would make it faster as all to Koth, but I can probably find a shovel and dig up some earth.
Well, I'd say I would go ahead and suggest this, being that, being the way Koth is and hearing the idea behind this. You all go find Gale, go find some answers. I'll remain here and dig some graves for these poor souls. In my mind, I'm going to use my conjure animals and stuff to make the job a hell of a lot easier. So it's not like I'm going to be here alone with a shovel. But we need answers right now, not, unfortunately, spending all our time here. So you go forward, find Gale. If you need to, speak with the Brotherhood, but I will be here.
Well, let's get them all out. I don't like the idea of. I think we can do it pretty quickly.
yeah, I mean, if
Let's get them outside. The clerics could say a blessing or something.
Yeah.
We can do it, all of us. Damn, how long would it take us to dig up a mass grave?
Using shovels, it would take several hours.
I don't have any kind of magic that like.
Have you ever
moves
tried to dig a
earth.
hole?
Yes, it's hard.
It is.
What
But Lyra is way fucking stronger than me.
But what if I spiritual weaponed a shovel?
Ooh, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Or like, let's just try to do some kind of like. Can't I?
Yeah.
don't I
So
have some
without
kinda-
magic, it'll take you several hours. With magic, it will take you an hour.
I don't like what kind of. Yeah, we could spiritual weapon a fucking shovel. That would be so hilarious.
Yeah, why don't we just do that? That's 2 spiritual weapon shovels.
Spiritual shovels.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's obviously what we'll do.
All right.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I have. So
I've been digging literally this whole time you guys have been talking.
just gonna spiritual weapon a shovel, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
So you guys get to digging, and Gale, you're heading towards the crater. As you approach the crater, you see the blight that you had noticed so long ago on the road towards Windermere, where the army had been walking, is creeping out of the crater, but being pushed back, it seems, by the life that is the tree. The crater itself, as you approach it, is no longer filled with purple lava light. It is just a deep, 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 deep hole, as far down as you can see. Just a black, cavernous hole.
Let's see here. Does it look like I can climb it? Climb down?
So you're looking, and at first glance, it looks like it's just a crater. But then as you start looking further, you actually see rock protrusions coming out in spiral type pattern all the way down as far as you can see. It's not like a uniform staircase, but there are protrusions where you can walk on and then maybe leap down to the next set of protrusions, and so on and so forth. And you can actually see on almost every portion of this, there are piles of black robes going all the way down as far as you can see.
And this is pretty dark, right?
Yeah, I mean, it goes down as far as you can see.
Okay.
Which is pretty far.
I'm gonna start taking these steps, and if there's like any gaps or anything, I'll just be shadow stepping down.
Okay, so I mean, you will be going down for a very long time. It again is spiraling the circumference of the crater, and it is a couple 100-foot crater. So you're going down for quite a long time if you keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
All right, cool. So we will I guess we will fast forward about it would be about 2 hours of walking down. And the rocky crags are still scattered with the black robes. After a couple hours, you see the bottom of the crater, and all it is, as you've gone deeper and deeper, the crater has actually gone, it has kind of gotten smaller circumference, almost as though it were a spike taken out of the earth. And you're now down to probably a 25-foot diameter circular room, and the rocky crags start to get hewn into staircases, and then the staircases lead down into a fully finished floor of shiny black marble. And at the center of the room, as you approach, is a pedestal. The pedestal is hewn from the same shiny black marble as the floor around it. Everything seems to radiate a heat, like a residual heat, as though this had been heated by a very hot source for a very long time that is no longer there.
Can I see what's on the pedestal, if anything?
Yeah, so as you approach the pedestal, it kind of, it just forms from the ground. It doesn't look like it was placed there. It looks like it was literally just hewn from the ground, where these tiles are, and it all looks very unnatural. And then it kind of pours over into a dish. Think of it as a stalagmite that comes up, and then instead of coming to a point, comes into a bowl. And in the bowl, you see sort of a calcified ring towards the top of it, where presumably there was a liquid. And now there's just a tiny residual puddle of liquid at the base of the bowl.
Shoot. Does it smell like anything?
It smells sort of ferrous. There's a bit of a metallic smell to it. It's not red, so it doesn't look like standard blood, but it has that irony smell that blood might have. The liquid itself is almost like a quicksilver, but you can't tell if it's actually silver or if it's just reflecting the black
Or if it's just
of the stone around it.
Do I see anything else in this room, or is this the only feature?
It is literally the only feature. There's no doorway. There's no no other sign of anything. And as you're looking around, you're just seeing piles of black robes down here.
I'm looking to see if I have a way to store a little bit of this. I don't know if I have any vials or anything.
Sure, you do.
Okay. Well, I want to carefully take at least a vial of this liquid with me.
All right, give me a sleight of hand. Yeah, so you scoop some up. You don't get any on your little kitty paws, and you've got a vial of this liquid. Now that it's in a vial, you can actually see that it is a sort of black liquid. Much like not like motor oil that's like a dirty color. It's more pure black. And it's very viscous. It kind of sloshes up and then very slowly makes its way down the side of the vial.
Okay, well I'm gonna tuck that away and I guess I'll start making my way back up the steps.
All right, you're gonna have a couple-hour journey ahead of you. So the rest of the party, you spend about an hour burying the bodies of the monks of Istis. And Brother Methrin is very thankful. He says, I would love to come with you, but I have a job to do, and it is a job that I pledged my life to. And now that I have my life back, I must keep the time.
Okay.
They are very dedicated in their role.
Well, where's Gale? Anybody? Gale?
Yeah, he's been gone the entire time we were working.
Gale.
Gale?
Gale.
Can you do sending to him and find out where he is so we can go meet up?
Yeah.
Is that costing you a skill slot? Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
That seems like a cantrip at this point.
Nah, it's not. It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, sure. I'll be like, hey, Gale. What? Where? Why?
How? What now?
So, Gale, that message gets to you about halfway down the crater.
He hasn't even. He's like, I got shit to do. Leave me alone.
2 hours to get to the bottom. That's right. God damn.
And I'll just say everything's fine. Meet up with you later.
Ah! Nobody is making this spell worth my while.
If
Maybe
that's
be
the
more
case,
specific when you use it. I don't know. Just a thought.
I think we should just head to the church then at this point.
But Lyra wouldn't. She would panic every time. It's like when you get voicemail and you aren't prepared to actually leave a message. Lyra's that person that rambles every time.
I definitely know that feeling, Maggie.
Yeah, I still have that voicemail.
Please keep it forever.
I will.
At least keep it till Gen Con so we can all hear it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I really want to know what my customer voice sounds like.
It's not your regular voice.
You know what it sounds like. Just channel it right now. Answer a phone call real quick. Hi, this is Chelsea.
No, because I have
Hi, this is Chelsea.
literally
Oh
no.
my god. Your customer service voice is a Valley girl. I'm gonna lose my shit. Laughing.
The Valley Girl.
Whatever.
Oh
Maggie,
my
just
God.
play it.
Would you like some like avocados or something?
I like
don't-
avocado toast and Uggs.
Listen, I have to say that I
Brothers is
really
better than
enjoy
Starbucks.
avocado
Oh.
toast.
Uggs are comfy.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
I would have to actually find it in the voicemails that I never delete, but I will.
Better, she'll be sad.
I will.
And then I'll play it.
not only do I have something, I don't delete my voicemails often when they're left, but any phone calls I have, my phone automatically records them.
No, that sounds amazing.
That's creepy.
Why?
What are you, Facebook?
Yeah, basically. No, I started doing it after one time where I wish I had the call recorded. I can't remember what the situation was, but it was one where I was like, man, I wish I had a recording of that because they told me one thing and, something else happened. So from here on out, I just told my phone, record every phone call. So it just records it and stores it.
Creepy.
Even
Remember that about you.
Call to my mom, it's like, holy shit, I have this.
Right, guys. So I think we should maybe just go to the tree because that's where he was before.
Yeah, but I feel like if he's doing something, we should probably just like listen to him.
We can listen and still like go there and be prepared for like help or something.
Yeah, like he didn't tell us where he was. So in my mind, the only thing we know is that he went to the tree.
I mean, we're going to go by the tree on the way to the church. If we don't see Gale, I'm headed to the church. I'm not going to play go find the cat man.
Yeah, but what if he gets hurt?
Well, he's a big level 13 boy. I think he'll be okay.
Got a point there.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
So I guess we wander over to the tree.
All right, so you wander over to the tree, and it's the same old song and dance, right? You've got streets lined with black figures that you now know are citizens of Windermere. The tree is gigantic, like a freaking skyscraper. And as you get closer and closer and closer to it, it's more awe-inspiring because it just becomes your everything as you look up to it. It just consumes your entire view. And the what's left of the lethal chamber around it just looks like ancient ruins almost. But you're now at the center of town, and it's there's no sign of Gale.
So do we keep moving? I mean,
I honestly would keep moving. I mean, Gale knows where we're going.
Yeah.
That's true. He can't use sending, though, to tell us when he gets there, but maybe they'll just let him in. We'll let him know that he's coming.
Yeah, we'll tell him if a cat guy shows up.
Let him in.
Ask his name. If his name's Gale, let him in.
All right, let's keep going. To the Dickhead Castle.
All right, you get to the Dickhead Castle, which is the Grand Keep of Aramar. For those of you who were wondering,
I thought you were going to go full.
Your DM actually named it.
School of the West, the most holy symbol in the city, the Castle of Dickheads.
I thought it had changed in canon.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Lyra is literally calling it. So it is canon, also the Dickhead Castle to us.
AKA Dickhead Man. Cool.
We appreciate all the hard work you put into this, Mike. Thanks for the world building.
Yes.
Yeah, you're amazing, and yeah.
Yep.
We love it.
I mean, you also made those guys dickheads, and they are in a castle.
Well.
There it is.
Is it still surrounded by a thingy-majig?
It is not surrounded by a dome. That is the first thing that you notice as you arrive.
Keep us out this time, fuckers.
The Grand Keep of Aramar, or the Dickhead Castle.
Is anyone around outside?
No.
So just walk up to the doors then.
There we go.
Wow.
So you walk on up, and the doors, the big, fancy, ornate brass doors, are wide open.
Oh shit!
That's like not a good thing. Cautiously enter.
Let's go.
And so as you enter, standing around like they do, are the men in green robes, the green with gold lacing, and embroidery. They're just standing around talking. And the one man that you had been conversing with when you so rudely left them is standing there having a conversation with one Kieran.
Aha! I'm gonna walk up and like solid eye contact with the dickhead that kicked us out.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Bitch.
And then Kieran just turns to you, Lyra, and just pushes Dickhead away and embraces you in a very hard, squeezy hug.
So I'm gonna hug him back, but like also throw a middle finger like in the direction of the dickhead.
And your dad doesn't say anything. He just hugs you.
So what happened?
What happened is it's a very good question. I went back to get to look at the book that you told me about.
Yeah.
And while my consciousness and metaphysical self was back those weeks ago, something happened. I don't know what happened, but time was irrevocably altered.
Yeah.
And I got stuck there.
We did that. He did that.
I
cough.
I don't. It seems as though Igniltith, he's been dispatched, though.
We killed him.
Because everything is, well, not everything, but the time is right again.
Mm-hmm. We noticed that. But everyone's gone. But you're back.
Yes. I am back. I understand. I was talking to my friend here. I understand that maybe you also had something to do with Spistus's situation.
We should talk about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. We should talk about this.
Do you know how to find him?
Well, Spistus was always gifted in a way that none of us were. Finding him, I am afraid, will take a lot of research. And a lot of luck. He is somewhere or sometime very far from now.
How do you know that? What do we? We have to. I have to fix this. I messed it up so much.
He places a hand on your shoulder and says, "Whatever you did, and I can't even imagine what you did to cause this. Spistus was always our rock. He was always here, and he believed in our mission, and he was the first to stop himself from traveling forward. So whatever you did, it doesn't matter. It happened. But none of us are quite equipped to find him. It will take a meeting of the council, many meetings of the council, to find someone that has the capability that Spistus did. Unless we can find that person, we're at his whim.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
He keeps like popping over, and telling us not to look for him.
But also to stop him.
He appears to be in a struggle, if that is true. He does appear to be in a struggle. As I said, he was the best man I've ever known. If
Now he might be as evil as I don't like what you might think Dragon would be.
and
Imagine.
you actually see tears forming in his eyes.
Shit.
And his lip is quivering a little bit.
Damn, you broke your dad.
Well, he broke me a long fucking time ago, so I only have a little guilt.
Dad.
You'll have to excuse me. He was my partner in life, and to know he's gone or changed, or I can't accept it. I loved him so deeply.
Oh, for the love of duh! I hate you, Michael Parker. Oh. Okay, no, yeah, just gone then. There's nothing, nobody can do anything. I can fix him if we can find him.
We have our ways to recruit new brothers, but it takes time.
Yeah, it seems to be a running theme.
What are you gonna do now?
The only thing we know how to do, Pinky.
Oh my god.
Try to take over the world. No.
Seems about right.
No, he says we will have a convergence of the council, and we will begin our search for the one.
Wait, Dad. No. You cannot travel through time.
Well,
No.
he's not gonna get lost again.
How do you know that? You don't know that.
Lyra, there's no other way. The only way to fix time It's time.
Somebody else can go.
Lyra, have you ever loved someone?
Yes.
More than you love me.
Yeah.
Well, then, you know that you would do anything to get them back if you lost them.
I know, but I don't have any other family anymore.
You have us.
That's true.
Like, I know it's not the same, but like, you have us, dude.
Yeah.
Lyra, I will return. Unless you do something stupid again.
Well, we certainly cannot rule that out. I accidentally turned your boyfriend into an evil person.
Not only on purpose.
It was an accident. I'm an idiot. Why cannot promise to not do anything stupid? I have an intelligence of 10.
He smiles a very large smile and he says, "You're just like your mother. You don't give yourself enough credit."
I'll work on that, I guess.
Listen, I have to do what I whatever I can.
I guess I'll do whatever I can. I don't know what that is. I got like some decent pull with pretty awesome god.
And a dragon.
And like she's got some decent pull with a pretty awesome god. And a dragon.
We certainly have a lot to discuss because I have no idea what you're talking about. But
I'm a cleric. Is that not obvious?
I think it's the dragon thing, sweetie.
Oh, the dragon. I forgot that nobody else really understands the dragon thing.
I got this.
We're friends with a dragon or two.
A lot.
listen,
And alive, we're still friends with Nerwende.
listen. This you're all speaking. I've been gone for quite a while, and whatever you're saying, it just it doesn't compute.
What does that mean?
Compute.
Compute. It's something from the future.
Have you have
Come.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes. Sorry, just a little secret between Spistus and I.
Oh.
I'm imagining the greatest pillow talk ever right now.
Listen. The best thing that you can do right now, while we try and figure this out, is rebuild. Figure out how to get this country back. It's in ruins. At least Windermere is. I can only imagine what the rest of the country is like.
I mean,
We haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, we came straight here.
Well, we slept first.
Well, yeah, but after that.
Does he at least know what happened to the people of this town and if they can be recovered or brought back?
I don't know the mechanisms behind what happened to everyone, but I know that their souls are as far as their souls and their bodies are just gone, and all that remains are the masks and the robes.
How do you know it's their souls? I mean, this is creepy.
I can only make assumptions.
What happens when you do that?
It makes an ass out of you and umptions.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
That's all, folks.
Okay. So, now what, guys? Rebuilding is...
I mean, we have other places we need to check out.
We should
Yeah.
probably go to Duncaster.
This doesn't shorten our list at all. We continue on.
Yep.
I mean, I think we should check out Duncaster first.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get Gale and go back to Duncaster.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay. No, it's fine. Yeah.
Lyra, look at
Huh.
me. Look at me. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
She's the captain.
No, Lydia, that's not you. You're not Lyra.
No, she can play.
Play with me. No. We have got to keep on.
Mhm.
Your dad is going to do amazing. Hey,
Mhm.
your goddess is the goddess of love, my dude.
I know. I'm struggling so much with that.
I don't think that was just some like random happenstance. Like that, it's for a reason, you know? And like, he's going to help fix this. You got to put a little trust in him, a little faith. I get where you're coming from and I understand why. But he's got this. We have to keep on. We have a list 3 miles long of things that we need to do, and it just keeps adding. We keep adding to it. It's going to be okay. I promise you it's going to be okay.
Okay. I don't know. But if you promise, then I trust you. So I'm just gonna...
I also have some Fey wine if you need it.
Maybe later. I guess I should keep my head about me. I don't know.
Well, it's always in my water skin.
I do love that about you.
I only keep it for you.
Okay, let's go.
We got this. And I grab your hand and
Yank.
I don't yank. That's me.
I just take Sunshine's tail. Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
All right, so we will have you and the party and Gale meet back up. Presumably, where do you think you guys would meet back up?
Probably the tree, right?
I mean,
The
I
tree?
think we'd
Back
stay-
towards the tree.
I was gonna say it's gonna take me so long to get back up. I imagine like the hideout, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
All right, you meet back up at the hideout.
Where did you go, Gale?
I climbed the tree. I was looking to see if there'd be any place for the Dracolich to get into the castle, and all I could see was that crater. So I investigated that.
Did you see
And
me?
I pull out to see if anyone might know anything about. I pull out one of the fruits in a vial of liquid. It's like these are things that I found. I don't know, Dakath, have you ever seen anything that looks like this fruit?
Can I do a religion check on the vial?
Sure.
I imagine nature would probably be something like what I'd use, so I don't know what a 12 nets me.
Yeah, so Dakath, the fruit is clearly not natural in the sense of a fruit that would grow in any normal circumstance. It is natural in the sense that it is not necessarily magical, but it is not an apple. It's not an orange. Just by looking at it, it's clearly a fruit you've never seen.
Okay.
And Lyra, the vial of liquid that you're looking at here is what looks like a sacrament almost.
Mm. So it seems like holy-ish.
It seemed well holy,
or evil.
Yeah, holy-ish in the sense of it was used for
some kind of terrible
some
fucking ritual.
some sort of ritual or prayer. Yes.
But probably dark. Do I get like a dark sense off of it? Or just
it is certainly not good.
Yeah, this is bad. It's some kind of, I don't know what this is, but it is definitely used for some kind of ritual and doesn't feel like a good one. I'm just gonna set it on the table. I wonder if it has anything to do with the missing people. Like, what were they doing?
There's nothing else around with this, so I appreciate you're looking at it and your insights, but
Were the robes down there?
There were robes, sure, but it's just like what we saw in the streets.
Yeah, but you weren't with us. So the robed people we have found out were actually citizens. All of the citizens.
Huh. Well, the only other thing I can think of that might give us more information, I'm curious if Armstrong, when he wasn't in Dracolich form, if he might have had any sort of space or notes at the palace that we might see if we could learn anything more about this.
What's up with the fruit?
Found it in the tree. We could
Jeez.
We could I don't not knowing if it's just a regular fruit, if it does anything special. It's like I don't know. Do you feel like we could have it for dinner, or we could save it for later?
I lick my lips at the fruit.
Is it warm? Is that what you said, Mike?
Yeah, it is.
I'm
warm
picking
to
it
the
up.
touch.
Riley wants to cut one open.
Did you? Oh no. Okay.
Like a grapefruit that's been in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Did you pick this from the tree fresh?
Yeah.
Why is it so warm?
He's been walking a while.
The sun.
Was it warm when you picked it?
His satchel hangs near his crotch. Right.
Ew.
Was it warm when I picked it?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Now that I remember, looking.
Decoth, is this natural? Does it seem like a natural fruit? Have you ever seen anything like it?
Mike, am I still basing that off of 12?
Can I roll like a survival check to see if it's natural?
Yeah, I could throw survival as well.
Up or something.
So Decoth, off your 12, that what I gave you, it's natural-ish.
I could. Why don't we hang on to it until we have a bard around that we could ask if he's got any knowledge of it.
Legend tells of the fruit that is warm.
I mean, I know it's really weird, but can I do a religion check on the fruit?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm just saying, as someone who has like had.
I got a 9, so it seems like fruit. Weird, warm fruit.
I'm just saying, like, as someone who's had to live off the land and stuff, I feel like a survival check from me should be able to tell if it's like poisonous or if we like definitely should not eat it.
Yeah, go for it.
Possibly okay.
I trust nothing that Mike puts in front of us. I'm like, what's this fruit? 12. We have no idea what this is, but we're super skeptical.
Riley, it doesn't seem like it's poisoned.
I want to cut one open.
Oh God.
You're gonna cut it open?
Yeah.
Swarm of venomous baits.
It's a bad thing.
All right, so you cut open the fruit.
With my mouth.
And so again, this is it. Like the skin of the fruit is translucent, and within it is this swirling effervescence, this purple swirling effervescence. You cut into the fruit, and you hear like the slicing of a fruit, a typical sound, as your knife digs into the flesh of the fruit. And then it opens up, and the swirling effervescence that was there swirls for a moment, and then just peels upwards and poofs away. Whoa. And what's left is literally just like a clear, like 2 clear halves of a fruit. The skin and the flesh are both clear.
What?
Clear.
Clear?
Yes.
So like,
yeah.
So it looks like almost glass at this point.
So it sounds like whatever was in there pretty much was released, and now it's like he's holding a piece of fucking Tupperware.
Yeah.
Is it?
Except it's solid, and there's still like flesh of the fruit.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm just
like it will be eaten.
I'm gonna simply say you don't see that every day. There we go. That's Jacot's input.
I mean, you guys did like it's a magical tree that grew from like. Didn't you guys defeat?
I hope
demon?
That was inside of that fruit.
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's a lot of missing souls and warm fruit growing on the tree that was over the. Oh
God! Did I just cut open a soul?
I'm just feeling like it could be, but I'm not sure because I rolled a 9.
Maybe you release a soul back into their body, dude.
It was screaming the whole time it was released. Just, ah!
Does it smell citrusy?
There is a very neutral but sweet smell, sort of like hummingbird food almost.
Okay, but Sunshine brought up an extremely good point. What if we just release the soul back to its person?
Yeah, I'm hoping that's what happened. Maybe we could take one of these back to Chainth and see if she knows, because she's way smarter than us.
I think that's definitely a good idea. Let me head back to Duncaster.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Now, let's not go and release any more souls until we can talk to the all-knowing, timeless dragon friend of ours.
Well, if you guys want to hang out here, I'll go back to the tree and get another one.
I thought you got one for each of us.
Yeah.
I presented you with an apple just now, right? Yeah, or the fruit.
Yeah.
I just presented one fruit and the vial.
Oh, okay. Sure. You just want to climb the tree again, don't you?
But first, are you going to eat that?
What if it's a soul?
No, but you can go ahead, Gail, if you really want to.
I at least want to taste it.
Oh no, so bad.
Tastes solely.
Yeah, what's it taste like, Gail?
Tastes like hopes and dreams.
Give it to Gail. He'll eat anything.
Hey, Gail, he likes it. It is a purely. It's like kind of just chomping into gelatinous sugar water.
Whoa.
It's super sweet.
That's not my favorite. I'll set it on the table.
Okay, so I guess we'll wait here for you. But like, try not to wander off anywhere else, I guess. I don't really know what's going on.
Well, I climbed it. It took me a while the first time because I was climbing, but to speed it along, I will take one of the stars from my robe and turn it into the flying carpet, and I'll just fly up and get another one. Be right back.
God damn it! You have a flying carpet. You do like to climb, though.
So, I'm flying away on the carpet.
Flying away on the carpet.
Okay, I'm flying to the palace. I want to see if I can find Armstrong's office.
Can't trust this goddamn cat.
You don't have any reason not to trust me.
We have no reason not to trust you. You are correct.
Which is why we were just like, okay.
All right, he flies off to the palace. What are the rest of you doing as he does so?
We're waiting for him. We said we would wait.
It's true. We did say we would wait.
All right.
We believed him.
Dumb people.
You were my brother.
All right, so you approach the palace, and surrounding it are beautiful gardens that, in most situations, you would think are perfectly manicured, but they have obviously gone without care for quite a while. So the hedges and the bushes are all kind of overgrown. The palace itself is still in immaculate condition. It is all white marble. But there doesn't appear to be any life within.
Is there like a tallest tower or something that I could try and get into a window?
Sure, there are several spires that
I'm guessing that someone with an ego like Armstrong would probably, if he had a work a place where he was doing magical research or anything like that, it might be in one of those places.
Yeah. So there is one tower that is taller than all the rest, and a window at the very tippy top. The window is actually open to the air, so it's not like a glass window. It's just an opening on the side, but it's several stories up. So, presumably he doesn't have any fear of people climbing in here.
So I'll fly my carpet up to that and take a look inside that room.
All right, what you see is a vast library with rows and rows and rows of books and several study tables.
Okay, I want to go inside of there. And I'm looking for anything that looks like it was like something special. I don't know if he would have it open on a table or if it's just going to be like, I'm not sure exactly what type of book I'm looking for, but just something that stands out.
Yep. I get what you're throwing down here. So, give me an investigate roll.
Okay.
So, aside from just stacks and stacks of books, there's a particular study table that has like a feather quill in an inkwell, and several papers scattered across it. And then, like, to the side of that, it looks like a stack of papers that are sort of half bound, like they were in the process of being bound. And it looks like every page is just handwritten by a hurried hand. And they're probably 50, 60 pages sort of bound together.
All right, since I'm trying to be quick about this, I'm just gonna I'm gonna collect all that and throw it into my sack that I have, my backpack, and I'm just gonna worry about what it is later. So I'm just gonna take the gamble, collect all that, and then head back to the hideout on the carpet.
All right. All right, back you go to the hideout then.
And I let everyone know I was managed to collect 1, 2, 3, 4 more of the fruits successfully.
Hey, thanks.
So but now we can ask Chainth about them.
Okay.
Geez, Gail, what took you so long?
It's a big tree. And it's kind of hard to find the fruits that were ripe. There's a lot of them that are real small.
Insight check.
Yeah, Gail, go ahead and roll deception, and we'll see if anyone because so
I'm not even gonna roll.
So what outfails the fail?
So actually, you guys don't suspect him of lying necessarily.
Yeah,
So you're using your passive insight. So you wouldn't really roll your insight. Although he is actively being deceptive, so he rolls his deception. And he is very clearly lying to you about what he was doing. It doesn't matter what your passive insight is. It's just clear that like he is very clearly
hiding something.
He is hiding something. Yes.
Gail, why are you lying?
And in fact, now that you're looking at him, his eyes look a little different than they did.
His eyes look different?
His eyes look a little different.
Shit.
Okay, with my insight, my bomb insight, what the fuck?
Gail?
Yes?
What
the fuck?
You're lying and something doesn't look right about you. What is going on?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
How are you feeling?
I think I feel as I've always felt.
Can I like walk up and like medicine check, or like his eyes look weird?
His eyes just look different.
Just different. You're lying. Why?
You know me. I get distracted sometimes, so I just took me a little longer to get these fruits from the tree because I wanted to go look at the palace. You know, I talked about doing that earlier. No one seemed excited about it, so I actually flew and took a look. But I didn't find a whole lot. It was like just as empty as the streets.
I'm just gonna like look at Sunshine and then look back at Gale and be like, why is this happening?
What the fuck?
No. His eyes just look different. That's all I got. I'm like,
Why are you looking at me so funny?
something is not right about you, and I trust nothing anymore. So,
What do you mean there's something different about me?
You're not you.
I kind of like look at my paws and flip them back and forth. It's like, I feel like me.
you feel just the same as, but
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
And so you're sitting here like grilling him, right? And you're looking deep into his eyes, and you're now seeing like flecks of violet in his eyes.
oh shit.
And in the firelight of the hideout, his fur that didn't previously have a red color to it now has just a tinge of reddish color to it.
So, yeah, something's wrong. Something's really, really wrong. It's something. What I think, whatever was in that fruit. Why did you eat the fruit, guys?
Hmm.
Something's wrong with Gale, and I don't know what to do because I don't trust any of my decisions.
If there's something wrong with him, is it something we can just heal him in some way, shape, or form?
I can cast Greater Restoration one more time.
I can cast it. Hold on.
I mean, he seems perfectly healthy.
I
But,
feel fine.
Let me just look at my ability. But his his fur is changing colors and his eyes are.
I mean, it's not changing colors in front of you. This is maybe just the first time that you've noticed it. You don't know how long his eyes and his fur have been like this.
Do I have any idea of what would cause something like this?
Make an intelligence roll.
Oh, son of a bitch! Just a straight intelligence roll.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So, there may have been a very traumatic moment in Gale's life recently.
Yeah, he died. Gail, how have you felt since you died? Anything you want to tell us about that experience?
It was the worst thing I've ever experienced. I was doing nothing for years and years and years.
Uh-huh. That's just nothing. It was nothing? That's disturbing to Lyra. Just on a
Yeah,
religious
it was
level.
disturbing to me too. And I'm gonna, it's like, I'd would prefer not to ever experience that again.
It seems like something is not right at this point with you. Do you feel different since you've come back? Has something changed? And you're clearly not telling us everything, which is also concerning because we're your friends and we're supposed to be a team.
I feel fine.
Did you cast that zone of truth?
Yeah, I did. I was waiting for anyone to make rolls, but no one did.
I don't. What do we roll? Don't we all have to roll?
I mean, I think you can choose to fail it, but give me those good charisma throws.
Yeah, I guess so. Like anyone that's hanging out will make a charisma roll.
Like
Charisma
if
saving throw.
we all have to make a charisma saving throw, or tell the truth.
I got you.
Okay.
I don't think this is one that you can fail. I don't think this is one that you can choose to fail. God damn it. How do I get to your thing?
Yeah, first time on a turn or starts its turn. Let's make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, you critically saved. Oh. Well, it looks
What's your
like
spell save
is the
Did-
only one who failed.
Did
So-
Gail?
Oh, let's see.
Nope.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
no way your spell save is 24.
Yeah, my spell save is 17.
So we all passed?
Yeah.
Except for you.
Oh, yeah. But I tell the truth anyway because it's my fucking law.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'm just like...
Everything feels the same.
Guys, I'm hungry. And I've been hungry.
I offer him the fruit.
Ooh.
So Gail, you know that Sunshine has cast the zone of truth around. You're aware of the magical flux going on around, but you're able to resist.
I kind of cock my head at her in an odd way. It's like, huh?
Why you do this?
Yeah. I don't know. I shrug. I take another bite of that fruit, though.
Oh no! Come on.
Did you offer me some of the fruit you said?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll have a little fruit.
I smacked the fruit out of the hands.
What is happening?
I smack it all away.
Go ahead and make a like a sleight of hand or just a straight dex to see if you can get it out of Takas's hand before he takes a bite.
That's a dex save you did.
Oh,
Whatever.
isn't it the same thing?
Oh.
Dex save adds proficiency if you're
Yeah.
proficient in dex and all that.
I don't know what.
No. Hold on.
So whatever your proficiency is these days, is it
It's
5?
+5, yeah.
Plus 5, so that would be a 14. So Dakath,
What do I roll to eat?
Roll to eat.
roll to eat and see if you can.
What do I?
What does Dakath use to eat?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be smacked. So I mean,
Dexterity, right?
I would think it's
I
dexterity.
guess it's just literally my arm grabbing some and moving it to my mouth. So
Yeah.
straight dex then.
Yeah, so beat a 14. No, a 13.
I eat that shit.
Damn it.
It's if you like sweet stuff, it's really good. It's like just it's an apple that's just sweet.
That's not bad.
Fuck it. I'm dropping it.
Ooh,
Come on. We'll fucking deal with this when we get to it, I guess.
that sort of truth makes me super nervous. I've only ever done it to people. I've not had it done on me. I don't know about that.
Don't like that sense.
I feel super invaded right now.
Woo! Oh no. I feel like I probably tell you guys most anything. Not everything, but
Lyra, shh.
sorry.
I'm gonna thank Gale for the piece of fruit, then also tell him you don't have to lie to us. We know the curiosity runs through you. So in the future, just tell us the truth, man.
But he looks different. Does nobody else are you not concerned about? Look at him, Duncaster.
I'm very concerned, which is why I cast Zone of Truth. However, we're not getting anywhere with this, so we'll get to that bridge when we'll cross that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I looked at it around. It's like I apologize for being sneaky earlier. It's been a long time since I've felt a connection to anything, and I've just forgotten how important that is to this group. I will strive to do better.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, Gail.
We just worry about you. With everything that we've got, it's nothing against you. We just want to make sure that you're okay and that you're you. With everything that's gone down, we just want to make sure. You know?
Well,
You are you, right?
I feel like me, and I feel fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Huh.
good. I'm sorry, Gail. And I offer him a feather because I feel really bad.
I kind of look at the feather. Does it do anything?
Wow, rude.
Nope.
It's just awesome.
Just a feather, dude.
Thanks, I guess.
Think of it like how you give fish to us. This is nice.
It's not as fancy as the last one I gave you. But it is a feather. And you know how important those are to me, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's been a long time, but that does kind of ring a bell. I can remember that now. Yeah.
Do you though? What color was the last feather I gave you?
Let's see. Let's say, how would I have any problems remembering that?
I guess it depends. I mean, would you remember a feather that was given to you like 5 years ago?
It was 5 years ago?
If I think about it,
It's been that long
Yeah.
for him.
I remember having feathers. I think I had a blue one and a pink one.
Yeah. Hey, Gail.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Let's see here. Let's see here. So when we started this, my character sheet, this is kind of out of character here. So I had marked, should I be adding time onto this?
Your perception of how
My
old you
perception.
are. Yeah.
Okay. I would think I'm somewhere around 29.
All right. You're cool, dog. It's cool. It's the pink one. It's around your neck, by the way. And I go in for like this bump.
I kind of dig through my robe to see if and like underneath it all, it's like, oh, I guess there are some feathers here.
Oh no.
So I lift up the new feather and I kind of half grin. Thanks.
Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump.
Sure, fist bump.
Something terrible happened to you.
He died, dude. That's super fucked up.
I'm sorry, Gail. I was just so worried about all my own shit, and here you are going through all this stuff, and I can't even.
I feel fine. I just what I can tell you is just like don't die. It's the worst.
Well, I mean, we all die eventually.
Yeah, but a good portion of us don't come back.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're not all supposed to come back. There was really nothing?
Lots and lots of nothing. It was the worst.
Huh. That's not what I thought it would be like.
Nor I.
It might be different for everyone.
That's fair.
Huh. I have so many questions. Okay.
Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
We should go, I guess.
Yeah, let's head to Duncaster. So I think we were supposed to be doing that like 25 minutes ago.
How are we getting to Duncaster? I only have a portal to this room.
Can we treat?
Can we? Yeah. Can we teletree?
Yeah.
Do that shit. Tell a tree.
That's like phone a friend, right?
Kind of. I phone a tree friend, and then we walk through him into another one. Kind of. I don't
I
know.
like it.
How phone a friend works?
I think you use the phone to call through them. I don't think so.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Anyway,
All right. So you arrive in Duncaster through a tree, and the familiar smell of home is hanging in the air. The fresh baked bread of Steiny Littlebottom's tavern is wafting through the air, and you see his faithful cow Bessie in the back, trotting.
that cow gives shitty milk.
I forgot about that. We're like back to session 1.
And it's not the Duncaster you really remember seeing. Because really the last time you were all here and really looking at it, it was on fire. And almost everyone was dead or dying. But Duncaster actually has a life to it that you're not used to seeing, because Windermere has been desolate and like a ghost town for so long. But here's Duncaster, your hometown. It seems like everything's okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we were right, and it actually was okay.
Now what? We're here.
Well, we should probably go see Eileen just because we're here. If anybody needs to hit the pub or get some of that delicious Bessie milk, have at it, and then we can go see Chainth and ask about the fucking crazy eggs or the crazy fruit from the tree.
I might run and talk to what's his name? The wise Walton.
Walton the Learned?
Walton the Learned. Let's see, until we're ready to go see Chainth, I wonder if he might have some insight about this fruit or this liquid.
There you go. I wouldn't mind talking to Eileen about the state of things. She's always was pretty well connected.
Yeah, I want to go to the post also.
Yeah. I'm going to think very hard about going to the Velvet and then decide that I'm not ready to do that.
Cool. Well, then if that's the case, I'll definitely say, that's a good idea for Gale. See if you can get some information, see if you can get some knowledge. We'll do the same.
Okay. So It is 2:00 here.
Yep.
I know a couple of you have early mornings.
Whee!
So if we want to, we can leave it here.
I think that's good because Rick might want to
Yeah, now that
listen
we're
into
back
some
home.
of just what happened and because might have been a little bit more story there than he was expecting would happen tonight.
Yeah.
Well, than any of us were expecting, really.
Yeah.
We visited a few things that may have gotten put to the wayside a little bit. So there were a significant amount of loose ends. So if we need to do another loose end session, I'm totally cool with it. And then we can
Probably.
so like next session we will actually tie up and get to the jumping off point for the year gap.
Cool.
So really quickly, I will tell you during the year gap, you really have the freedom to do whatever you want as a character. You will sort of have as much agency as you want. If you want to go and start to build a castle somewhere, go ahead and you can do that. If you want to, get really deep into studies about something, if you want to explore during that year period, whatever you want to do, we'll make it work and make it fit. You guys will have sort of a hero status in the country, so you'll have some power, and we'll address it a little more in the next session once you talk to Chainth again. But there's a little more to that, in that you will have some clout and some leverage and power that you'll be able to play with during that year period. But we'll explore that a little bit more next session.
I do know that Riley's gonna want to go home.
And that is totally cool. Whether you want to spend the whole year home or if you just want that to be a piece of it, will be up to you. But kind of what I see from here is whatever you guys decide that you want to do during that year period will kind of determine the focus of the next several sessions from level 13 to 20. There will be a kind of an overarching plot going on, but I really want to focus on each of your personal stories as much as possible, and interweave those into the meta plot. So think about what you want to explore with your character, and then we will figure that out. And then what I am envisioning is having a grand finale, level 20 grand finale at Gen Con.
Right.
Oh,
It's so beautiful.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
shit.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm fine.
I'm tearing up over here.
I'm fine.
so excited.
I'm sure we can pace that way. And I already have an idea for my year abroad. I think I'm going to go and try to fill the power vacuum left by Nerwende.
I have so many things, and I'm telling you all right now, I am sure Sunshine will go, but Lyra is 100% going to use that plane shift. There's no way she doesn't.
I'm going to be a king. King to cough. I can't lie. That's very problematic for politics.
I don't know. I feel like Sunshine would just spend the year just like
hanging out with everyone and just bouncing around from person to person. Like she definitely want to go see like if Riley would let her like go with her to like her place and like see what that's all about and like go with Gail for a little while and go with like help Dekoth become a king and like whatever Marcus decides to do, just like chill with him. Like she definitely like want to focus on just hanging out with her new family. Like there's nothing else.
Like Feywild Adventure with Lyra.
Yeah, like there's nothing else that she'd really want to do. I feel like.
Well, yeah, spend a little time with your sister is probably the only thing, huh? Or bring her along for that matter.
We'll see about that.
If her husband lets her.
I'm gonna try and help my dad / fix my mess. I'm gonna visit lots of brothels and open up temples too soon next to them.
I thought you were gonna say fuck.
And
I also will probably do that because Lyra is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna probably have a book by the time I've decided everything that I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Mike would probably be like remiss if he didn't have us go and take the opportunity to like write again about our characters. Like, give me some detail about what happens during that year, and I'll find a way to weave it all together.
Oh, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Whether you want it or not.
So I would, at bare minimum, want just a couple paragraphs of what you envision your character doing. And again, you're kind of at the point where literally anything that you want to do, I'm within a very broad reason. I'll let it happen.
Yeah.
Now, if for example you want to establish a barony somewhere within the country and erect a stronghold, maybe within a year you get to a point where the stronghold is mostly built, but just keep the year time period in the back of your mind and think about just reasonably what you can accomplish in a year.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sunshine, you want to build a keep together so we can totally be roomies?
yeah,
You and your horse husband can like live in one wing and I'll live in another. It's fine.
Husband.
You don't want to hear that sex. You don't want to.
She has. Lyra grew up in a brothel. You have no idea.
Yeah.
That's true.
You want to live with us, Riley? We'll be like girls.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
At least I'll take a guest room.
Fair.
So, like, that makes me Rose, obviously.
So yeah, that's kind of my plan for the next few months of this campaign.
Fuck yeah. That'll be a nice way to wrap these characters, basically.
Holy crap.
Cool.
And then just after Gen Con, we're done?
Well, then we don't speak anymore, and we just go our separate ways.
Yep,
Yeah.
we just say bye and never talk to each other again.
This was always the end to the friendship Mike and I have had for many years. We've been looking for a way to really nail the coffin and end this shit, you know?
Wrap it up. I get it.
And then one of you beautiful people can run a game for me.
That's what I'd say. It's like we could try a different game, or we could try a couple. We talked about that a little bit of doing something in between, or
we'll bring these
Cross that
characters back when we do the live shows. It's fine.
Yes.
Well, that or like even if the world continued, all of a sudden it's like in the future, basically, those of our characters who can last a long time maybe are like old revered people, but we're not actually played anymore. They become NPCs.
we
Yeah.
finally
I mean,
we finally learned what compute means.
Yeah.
if we ever wanted to come back to the world, because there's a lot of it, you could come back a couple of 100 years down the line, and
Yes.
and the adventures of post number 132 were the thing of legend.
There's no way they beat Ignoltith. Like, oh my god.
Just like the dragons are a legend now, like Niltith would be a legend.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds so cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool ways we can go with it. I like this little year in between though. This will be a nice little way to kind of let our characters flex their arms a little bit.
Do I get to be like a legendary dragon?
Huh?
Then do I get to be like a pseudo legendary dragon?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, think about basically imagine a game of telephone, but 400 years long. It would go from this girl who was kind of dragonish to they traveled with a dragon.
Oh,
It was like a 7-story dragon that wore armor and could leap into the air, amazing heights. Like your legend is going to be fucking gnarly. I'm going to be referred to as a tree. It's like he was a walking tree. They had this jaguar person. It's like, no, what the fuck?
Gail and I would be lions.
Yeah, we sound like the most freakish ragtag group, which is exactly what Eileen's always been fostering.
Marcus and I are the most normal.
Yep.
What are you, Lyra?
I'm a half elf.
Oh shit. That makes
Pretty normal. It's what, my dad is full elf. So he'd probably still be around hundreds of years later.
Half elf, you could be too.
I mean, yeah, don't they live like maybe a couple hundred years?
That's why Mike would probably have to throw it a little bit more forward because furbolgs can live pretty fucking long too.
Tabaxis cannot. Tabaxis age
More like humans.
yeah, they basically age like humans. They live a little bit longer. So like we might hit a century.
Well, it depends on how many decks of cards they play with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think Gale has definitely learned his lesson on that.
Yeah, furbolgs aren't crazy. They're up to like 500 years. Nothing too insane.
Yeah, like I think my dad could live like 800 years. But I think Lyra only gets like 2.
All right, I'm gonna throw down some gratitude so that I can get to bed for my run. Then, gratitude, hands down, I would say has to go to Gale of Wind for just all of the very in line with his character actions, his curiosity. It's nice to see flaring back a bit after the whole dying thing, and just this whole entire throwing caution to the wind with, this is my whim, this is what I want to do. I don't know if it's part of a bigger thing that we should actually be concerned about, but as it stands, it was interesting when I'm sitting there going, oh, he's done in the tree. He's obviously going to come back to, nope, he's going to go check out the crater. All right, Gale. So I liked that. It felt very much like kind of your classic character, and when you were away from the party, you just kind of did what you wanted to do. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Throw out some gratitude to Riley Knight just because I laughed so hard when you did that jump and dive at the guy in the tower maneuver, and we're like, oh shit, he's got a bolt of light. Just that entire scene, I was cracking up the whole time. So I enjoyed that very much.
Oh, shucks.
Mine's gonna go to Sunshine, aka Chelsea, for the serious heart-to-heart that happened there. Like the turn on the camera and look deep into the eyes.
I was looking deep. I was like looking right. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that got intense.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, there she is again.
I'm just really heart to hearts, guys. That's what I used to do like all the time when I was drinking.
Yep, it was great. It was great.
I mean, that was gonna be mine. So, thievery. But yeah, I mean, because that part was awesome, and I love the RP part of this game so much. But also to Gale, because all of that was not what I was expecting. And like for sure is adding a layer to the shit that Lyra is going to be doing over the next year.
You guys are going to have some adventures.
Yeah, she doesn't like to hear that nothing happens when you die. Because, well, you know, priest. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I have 2. So Marcus isn't here, but I definitely give gratitude to him for taking my small wiener joke and like, and laughing at it and just kind of. Sorry. Yeah, no. Brian knocked over my pizza and it leaked everywhere. So definitely for that. Also, for Dakoth for just making a fucking door.
Well, I kept hearing all the chatter. I'm just like, fucking door.
Yeah, just like, how are we gonna do this, guys? I'm making a fucking door. Chill out.
Thank you. Finally got to do that. I've had stone shape for so long. I'm like, let me make a door.
And I like that the first thing was like, oh, Gail's gonna oh, he's not here. Oh,
Yep.
oh and then Riley's already like jumps.
I do really love the idea of Riley like just falling backward while having a conversation. No, it's fine.
But I felt like that leap before looking was a fun part, you know, of character too. So
yeah, and it was fitting with everything we've gone through that Riley was quick to act in that situation because one of you guys said it was, I think it was Maggie at the time, where it's like, we've been fighting a ton of shit lately. So yeah, of course we'd be more on the defensive. Like, oh my God, we got to deal with some shit.
Yeah, Riley rushes in.
I like that about Riley.
Yeah. Riley
We have
knows.
a lot of impulsive people. A lot of impulsive characters.
Yes. Yeah. Mine, I think, goes to Mike for actually thinking that he can bear with us and drag this out until August.
Yeah.
And also for literally dealing with us like
Every goddamn week.
every
Well, every
other fucking week. And we'll just like sit there and talk about fucking literally nonsense for like 30 fucking minutes.
It's true.
I
Or
look
the
forward to
chorus.
my every other Friday night a lot. It's
Us too.
yeah.
It's the best.
well, it's the least you can do. It's his fault for like pulling us all together and making us all be friends and shit.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, guys.
Nice going, genius.
Asshole.
It's your fault Ryan and I are still together. How dare you?
Ooh, that's a big, mean accusation.
Ouch.
Mm.
All the cuddles that are gonna happen between Maggie and Chelsea
It's
Gen Con, it's all my fault.
Oh, your fault.
yeah.
You guys get to finally experience how short I am.
My fiance is 5 foot tall, man. I don't even notice short people anymore.
Yeah, Chelsea is show.
She can't get things out of the bottom of the washing machine.
Okay,
Yeah. It's
Oh,
super
fuck,
cute.
I'm hungry. Shit. No,
No? Want to try again?
it's not in there.
Where is it?
I threw it away.
Okay, well, mine too. Well, fuck.
All right, well, I'm one of them that has an early morning tomorrow, so I'm gonna sign up here. But
Right.
It's your
great
night.
playing with everyone.
Good night.
Talk to you in a
Good
couple
night,
weeks.
everybody.